Yo, what's up, man? Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Matchmaker. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Before we get started, make sure y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure y'all go to the Facebook. Make sure y'all like the page, and make sure y'all go to YouTube. Make sure I like the page. Forgive me for not being able to be here tomorrow. I was feeling a little bit under the weather. And yeah, I was kind of busy, you know. Hold on, what's the hell? So I was a little busy, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully y'all enjoyed Micah yesterday. If not, man, y'all definitely gonna let me know about him in the, in the process. But Micah be here. Like I say, man, even though I was a little late, it wasn't my fault. Micah wasn't here and he's gonna be a little late. So I tried to, start like in between the time. But anyway, man, I seen some of the stuff that was going on that was said. Duval, I'm telling y'all, y'all lucky I was not here, man. These dudes let y'all get away with a little too much. It's a little too much, man. But y'all did make a case of being number one. And before we go ahead and get started, man, I want to get this out the way. There's a couple things I want to get out the way. Hit that like button. Make sure y'all share the content. But there's something I want to get out the way, man. Are we still talking about this right here? Are we still talking about right here? These bogus rankings right here. I just got tagged in it. Okay. So we got Watkins, right? We got this bogus rankings, and people are still in a bunch, right? Arms in a bunch. They got the charged up Bulls in there. This ranking wasn't even legit. And then I seen this gentleman, whoever, anonymous. I think personally, bro, they should take away the anonymous button, period. If you can't stand on behind what you say, then look, you can't, you know what I'm saying? Like you shouldn't be able to post on Facebook. You shouldn't be able to post anonymously. But I'll say this. Let me see what Brody said. Let's read it. Okay. It says, what happened with this? Why didn't Bounty Boys get the recognition they deserve? You guys need your flowers. I don't care about AYF, Battle, C1N, UIFL, or D1. If you're the best, you should get the credit. This biased ranking system is outrageous. It's insane to see rankings based on platform where the game was played. If a game happened, it should count towards the rankings, especially when one platform follows a league structure while the other are tournament based. Coaches often get caught up in this and forget that many of these teams are just a phone call away. Put them on your schedule. I saw your tapes from the first year when you played all the top competitions. In year one, you went to Lambeau. In year two, you went to Big Zip. Not even a battle team travel from uh, NC to Philly to face off against the OG Ducks. This recognition is well deserved. Shout out to you and the staff. Now, the thing about it is this, man. Are we still like, I get it. I personally think that the Bounty Boys is number one. But if Jonah and them, and they don't get it right that often. I mean, they don't get it right sometimes, right? And we say that. But if they didn't even put out a rankings, and you got somebody from the AYF basically putting out false rankings and stuff, just you know, I don't get it. They just put out a whole bunch of false rankings, and then now you guys are looking as if, okay, those rankings were legit. Now don't nobody talk about it because of who is in first place. It's not it. It's not legit. It wasn't YNC stamped. It wasn't YNC certified. So therefore, since it was not YNC certified, you cannot sit there and say that they were number one on YNC's rankings. So even if they don't, okay, so what? Remember this saying when we say 8-1 and 7-1. I gotta ask you a question. Why do you want to be in a battles YNC rankings, a generation next rankings? Why? You're an 8-1 team. So you don't get 7-1 credit because when the 7-1 team plays the 8-1 team, the 8-1 team always cries about how the 7-1 team is a month older. So therefore, the rankings that y'all should be focused on should be who? The seal. Long as the seal got y'all at the number one spot, that should be all that matters. Why do you even care about getting recognition from battle? Y'all never played in battle. And then you can't say that they were biased to put Fort Lauderdale at number one because they never came out with a rankings. You see what I'm saying? So all that, I had to put that in perspective to help it make sense. To help it make sense, just so we can get rid of, you know what I'm saying? Hey, just so I can get rid of it, right? And I'm gonna talk. I got another one that I want to address, right? And this baby Grunt. Now I'm starting to see what people are also seeing. But let me go to the comment section. Aza was good. Hey man, yeah, man. I was a little dizzy yesterday, man. Was a little under the weather. Uh Jay says, "Damn, Ken, where you been? You all right?" Yeah, man, I'm good. You know, I had to get right, man. I can't shorten y'all, man. If I'm unable to give y'all me, man, then I can't do it. He says, "Pops, what's the word?" All right, I read that. Hey, 21 the biggest was good. Let me see. Agent B says bigger question is why Watkins want acknowledgement from battle, but always stayed away from YNC. Okay, yeah. So we was on the same page. We was on the same page. But yeah, man, I don't get it though. I don't see why. Like, if y'all want to be, in the rankings for YNC, man, cut that eight. We're 8-1 team and y'all 7-1 team. Cut that out, bro. Cut that out. If y'all don't, you know what I'm saying? If y'all want to be ranked in them, Battle in Generation X is a YNC league, a 7-1 league. All right. So good. We're there. So the next one that I got, the question that I have, right? You remember I told y'all, you remember I said baby Grunk shouldn't be feeling like this, right? When it says, uh it says, is jealousy the reason Shador Sanders dropped? He said, Baby Grunt is already being treated like Shador. All right. Okay. Now let me go ahead and say that, right? Let me go ahead. I said that, right? So I'm like, man, y'all got this baby feeling like this. Y'all got this baby feeling like that, right? So, I'm like, man, should no kid feel like this? But then I got it. I saw this right here. A lot of kids will be forgotten in these coming up years. Every post you've made about sports will be a memory. He might work a 9 to 5 and have a girlfriend he fights with daily. Let's see who is more successful. And then he had another post talking bad about other people's kids. And I say, hold on, wait. I said, I get it now. I get why people, they not coming at baby Gronk. They're going at the pops, bruh. The pops is literally is disrespectful. So forgive me and excuse me for even posting that. Cause now I get why they are, talking all this mess, about this young man. I thought kids was off limits, but this man ain't got a limit.
Right.
So that was my thing. But what's up, bro?
Hey man, what it do, bruh?
Nothing much, man.
You
Happy
done faking?
happy to be back.
Is you done faking?
Saw a lot that you said I was what?
Faking.
I was faking.
Running from the smoke.
What smoke?
Running
That
from the
Duval
smoke.
Duval had smoke.
Hey man, Duval might have been capping last night, y'all.
Hey man, talk to me, man.
Duval might have been capping. Word through the grapevine, they ducking.
Uh-oh.
Word through the grapevine, West Orlando and Lauderdale trying to get a game with them, and Duval keep ducking, talking
You
about
know,
what they used to do.
hey,
I'm
you
just
know who
telling you
that's
what the
hey,
grapevine say.
you know who that sound a little bit like?
Who that sound like?
That sound a little bit like the North Philly when it came to Bounty Boys. You remember I always tell you what a year make, what a
And
difference a year make.
I think what gets me is, man, that hey NSC. I got a phone call this morning from an unknown source. Man, I love being media some days, y'all. I love being media. I don't gotta drop my sources. I ain't gotta drop my sources. See, if a coach came on, we'd be like, where you get it from, coach? I need sources. But an unknown source, NSC, he said, I'm disappointed in you. You letting people slide with ducking. You letting people get away with saying, oh, we ain't gotta play them. We gonna play the number one team. Man, you gonna lose. You gonna hold on to rankings. What happened to playing the teams that's within your state that want to play first? See, like I told them, see, you supposed to come on and tell us, oh yeah, bro, they ducking us. You supposed to tell us they ducking. You know what I'm saying? But I got you though. So right now it's been said that Duval is ducking Lauderdale and Woj. They ducking them.
Okay.
They keep
Now,
talking about what they did last year.
now to their defense a little bit. Now,
Okay.
the only thing they can say to me that will make it legitimized is, see, we can always play versus them, but it's hard to make them games that's out of state. It's hard to make them games out of state. And then not just that, I kind of did run through all y'all last year.
Mm.
I kind of ran through all y'all last year. So
Mm.
what the hell am I running for? And I got better, according to myself. So why would I duck y'all? I probably feel like y'all ain't worth my time. Cause then you get
They feel like, bro, that's what
didn't one of
Duval
them
said.
already get damn near 30 ball?
Yes,
A
bro.
couple of them?
Duval feel like we didn't beat y'all. We didn't beat y'all in a season 2-3 times before. Why do we got to keep beating y'all every year 2-3 times for y'all to get the memo that y'all can't play ball with us?
Yeah, I don't get it.
And see,
I
Duval
don't get
feel
the
like we
ducking
finna
part.
play y'all in the regular season too. Y'all in our league. We're gonna play y'all in the season. Why do we need to play y'all preseason? We already did that and beat y'all and stuff.
Yeah.
So is they ducking or not? I need
I
your
ain't know.
opinion.
Hey, if they don't play the game, it's ducking. But if they haven't committed, you know, uh, nah, I wouldn't say that's ducking. I wouldn't say that's ducking. Now, if they don't play this year in general,
I mean, they
yes,
in the same league. They don't
it
have a chance.
is. It is. I think honestly, them not playing them early is definitely not ducking. If they don't play them at all, it is. It's a difference. You feel what I'm saying? If they don't
Okay.
play them at all, then it's definitely some ducktails
I'm gonna say
behind that.
this.
But if not, yes.
I'm gonna say this. You know, You know that this the first you played Woj last year. That's the first year that they got a new coaching staff.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? So losing, them losing, they supposed to lose technically. They supposed to lose. But now, second year, they telling you that they feel like they're gonna be the best team. You kind of gotta give them that game.
For
And
sure.
I'm gonna say this too. I'm gonna say this too, bro. There's a difference between you telling me that you trying to get a game with somebody at 10, 11, 12, 13. Then I ain't gonna lie, bro. People telling me, oh yeah, we got the series split. Yeah, we beat them at 6U, 7U, and now they beat us at 9U, we 10. Like, come on, bro. What you did at 6 and 7 just don't make no difference at 10 years old, bro.
Hey man, I'm just saying, given this the stipulations and some of the stuff that I seen, like I say, they beat them last year.
Cold
Cool.
Chris.
It's a difference, right? It's a difference between in within a year. Now, coach said he's ready this year, though. He said he wasn't ready last year, but this year he got the pieces. Does the other coach know that he got the pieces?
Hey, I'm gonna say this, Coach Chris Fields. They feel like waiting to play to the league to the league date is scary talk. This is what Woj and Lauderdale say. This is not what I say. They say it's scary talk, Coach. They feel like why are we waiting to a league date to get it cracking? Why we ain't able to get it cracking before league date? That's what they tell me, y'all. Ain't what I think. What they told them me. I don't know, bro. That's a good question. Why we gotta wait till the league date to get it cracking?
All right, so you're entertaining this, so therefore
Ain't it?
you feel like it's some validity in that.
It's
Do
validity.
you
Why do they gotta wait?
do you,
Why
yeah?
do they gotta wait?
I mean, like I say, bro, the only reason I can say is ducking if they don't want to play them at all.
I'm
You
tell you
see,
why you
like I
wrong
say
though.
in the beginning,
Mhm.
remember they got leagues, aren't they in a league? The
They in the
Florida
same
Elite
league.
League.
They in the same league. They in the same league.
Okay, that means I gotta play you. What is the urge to get the game like literally now?
I'm gonna tell you this, bro.
I want
I
to
would,
play the
I
teams on the
would,
outskirts.
I would feel that way too if a team had a really good or just like a really big preseason. But if you telling me your preseason ain't even cracking like that, then hell, you should play whoever 3, 4, 5 times. You feel what I'm
Okay.
saying? Because you really ain't got a deep preseason anyway. So my thing is, shit, if your preseason ain't consistent of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 national teams, then what's the big deal, bro? Or you ain't in no whole bunch of tournaments. You
Yeah, so I
should get it cracking with most of the teams in your state multiple times.
got you. Yeah, I
If you're
mean,
supposed to be one of them ones,
man, bruh, I say, man,
instead of trying to box with God, trying to play Bessemer, because that's really like trying to box with God. Instead of trying to box, you might want to go ahead and knock out some of these people that's in your own backyard first.
I see what's going on here. I definitely see what's going on here.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on is you afraid. Because I did hear coach
I'm
say
done.
this. I
I'm
heard
done.
coach say this. Coach said
I'm done.
that it's 1-1. I heard coach say that it's 1-1. And you afraid of that 1-1.
Boy, they beat Bessemer the beginning of 7U season.
Hey, they beat him, right?
You're drunk.
They
You're
beat him.
drunk. They beat somebody at the beginning of 7U. We done won 3 national championships by then. You know what I'm saying, Mike? Come
Hey
on,
man,
bro.
hey man, I'll say this right. If it's a situation to where they're trying to make as many national games as they can,
Mm-hmm.
I would be like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe you need that preseason open. I did see somebody in the car. I seen Born Chaser say, well, GA teams, we play each other three, 4 times a year.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. I get that. I do feel like if they calling and you not picking up that call for that game and curving the call for the game,
That's ducking. That's ducking. If you don't, if they telling you, all right, respectfully, y'all did beat us last year, but that was last year. We a
hmm
better team, you
hmm
know. Then you got some coaches with championship pedigree down there. You got a coach that's won a national championship not
hmm
even less than 5 years ago.
hmm
You were talking about a coach that's 2 years removed from winning a natty. It's
Yeah.
telling you like, hey, bro, like. Then my thing is, when he came into the age group at 9, Woj said, hey, look, this ain't even our year to be doing all this. We just trying to come in and get better. Next year is the year that we taking over. It's next year. He won a game. The game got to be played preseason, bro.
It sounds like we may need to get Coach Lonzo back in here, man. It sounds like we may need him in here tonight, man. Because I mean, I don't get it, especially from what you just said. I mean, if it's to the point to where they calling and requesting for the game, and y'all don't got nothing on the schedule, and definitely if they willing to drive to y'all, because I understand that they did beat them last year, whatever the case may
Mm-hmm.
be.
Mm-hmm.
Then I don't understand what
I'm
would be the
saying, no,
reason not to play them.
I'm just telling you what the people is saying. Some of
I
the
know.
people rang my phone and
hmm
said, hey, man, they don't want to even play. They don't want to play Lakes or Woj, talking
hmm
about what they did in the past.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn. Well, I'm like Ken at first. Well, y'all play during the season. Nah,
hmm
bro. They said, so don't y'all in Georgia do the same thing, play 3, 4 times? I said, damn, they got a point. I
Yep.
can't, I'll be condemned. They don't just do it, they do it in Alabama too.
hmm
Alabama, they'll play each other 2, 3 times. So it's like we're gonna see what Chris Steele
See.
say. Last year, y'all said Duval ain't played no ranked opponents, and now we chasing ranked opponents is a problem. Now y'all say play Florida teams we beat the crap out of. Do both. You can walk and chew bubble gum at the same time, Coach. Do both.
Damn, man, we may have to get Coach back in here because
You feel me?
like I said, I understand if it's like, man, we just can't do it that day. We trying
Yeah,
to,
yeah,
set some of these national games up with, and at that point, it just is what it is. Especially if we gonna see you in the season. I mean, we just gonna see when we see. But as far as it goes, if you don't have none on the schedule and these teams are calling you, I wouldn't understand for the life of me why you wouldn't at least get the work in. Especially if you think you just run over them, especially if you did it last year. So just run over them again. I mean, it's easy.
right, right. I don't know, man. Uh, um, let's throw it with PA. Shout out to Born Chasers. He said Rico pull up in Atlanta.
Yeah, Rico
PA
said
Trench
great
said,
elite Ducks and Buffalo, New York is the best 11 you. I don't know about that one. We'll see.
hey, Rico, Born Chasers say pull up to Atlanta. Message him. You got the best of LMU. Hell, we got the best of LMU in the world. So if you're going to say that, pull up to the A. He can get you a game. He can get you a game with the best 11 you in the world now when it kind of voodoo now. You ain't say nothing but the thing. We got walk down gang in the cut too.
That part.
Like what PA? What about PA? Throw what PA said. This is a good one. Throw what PA said.
He said, please, he said, peace, fellas. This is Austin at this point, watching Dog Pound and Bugatti chase YNC at this point, looking like they may age without a championship. Maybe it's time to go a different route, i.e., GMU and Duval last season.
Hell no. Hell no, PA. We ain't quitting. We ain't now. I feel bad. Lauderdale will never win because they're in the same age group as the dogs. That's the real dogs. But
Mm.
hell no, bro. I don't think you give it up. I really don't, bro. I really don't. I feel like the older you get, the better your chances become. You feel what I'm saying? You don't give up on the dream of winning the natty from YNC. You got to keep pushing for it because there is a way to win it, bro. Voodoo can be beat. Bessemer can't be beat. But Voodoo, they can be beat. Bessemer has been beaten.
Now
So
Voodoo lost. They lost a lot. It's definitely gonna take a lot of coaching this year. Now I'm gonna say this again for those who didn't hear me in the back, right? Walk them down, gang. Championship or bust.
bus.
Championship or
Bust.
bust. Y'all ain't got no, bro. Y'all ain't got no excuses. Y'all got championship qualified players, right? On y'all team that y'all done did too much to get.
Come on, bro.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, bro, we don't want to hear nothing about
Nothing.
if y'all, bro, even if y'all lose to Voodoo. That's hey, bro, y'all going on a wall of shame. I'm gonna
Hit the horn, man. Hit the horn.
Hey, y'all going on a wall of shame, bro. Because, bro, all that stuff, y'all got some Voodoo players now. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all got them players who knows how to bite down and that y'all can go to in the time of need, right? Who gonna get y'all over the hump? Shout out to Javaris. You know what I'm saying? Newest asset there. Shout out to him. So walk him down, gang. Trust me. See, I still rock with y'all, but I still gotta be fair.
They don't think we do though. They don't think we do. Remember now, they call us the walk them down gang hater podcast.
Coach was good.
Hey, what's going on? I'm sorry to interrupt y'all boys drinking. Good time, man. I got a call. I got a call.
Hold on. See, I wasn't here yesterday. I didn't recall too much, but I just know they allow you to get away with too much. Now, so far, I'm okay with y'all not, with y'all not playing them in the beginning because y'all are playing better competition right now. Y'all trying to play Bessemer. I think y'all trying to do the rare breed. So I'm good. I'm like, okay, y'all in the lead, right? And y'all will get to play them.
Coach, hold all that backstory shit, Coach. Because I'm gonna tell you something right now. That shit is major cap. And what I'm telling you is you can go look at the Florida yard, you can go in these Florida groups and look. We played them niggas already, right? We crashed them niggas 2 times. So now it's preseason. I'm
last year?
Yes, we clocked them in the Super Bowl 31 shit house. That's first of all. I'm talking about the Orlando niggas. That's first of all. December 1st, we clocked them niggas 31-0. Okay, preseason, we trying to play other people. Okay, he nigga doing all that fat mouth, all that rah. I'm on Florida shit. Since he's gonna take it to a national platform, I'm gonna tell you how it is. Doing all that rah shit. Man, we never played football in June. We play y'all 2 times in the season. Fuck y'all. Y'all up the street. We can play somebody. We gonna play some of these national teams where we can travel, like Zoe said yesterday. We don't have time to travel when we in the league. Like when we get in the league play, because we're traveling during the season. Miami, Tampa, and all this shit. Okay, niggas doing all that rah shit. I said, dog, you talk too much. Put your fucking badge on the line. If you beat my team, I'll retire from playing in the game. I'll retire that year. Hold on. Guess what he say though? Oh, play me without Alonzo McQueen. What type of goofy shit is that?
Oh no!
Hey, hold on, wait.
Everything I'm saying is facts, because she can go get pulled up.
1 second. No. Coach, you just told me. Hold on. See, you just told me to hold on, and that's exactly the same thing I was about to say. That y'all trying to play smoke, and then you basically tell me don't hold the backstory, bro. You just said what I was about to say that I already said about y'all.
Okay, well, my bad though. I just got to call. My bad. I'm just trying to
enjoy here crashing out, man. This is where you gonna come. You got a safe space to say what you want. Now I'm gonna call you on some cap. That's what's gonna happen. But I actually agree with what you just said. Other than the play, like I didn't know that part.
Fair play without McQueen.
Cause I'm like, bro, if you go and play the top teams, how is that ever ducking? And then I asked them, was they in your league? They said, yeah. I say, what the fuck? Like, why? What's the rush?
We play niggas 2 times a year, man.
Yeah, what I'm saying. What's the rush?
So hold on. West Orlando
They
Jags
already in the league.
West Orlando Jags asked y'all yeah, we'll play y'all, but we want y'all to play us without one of y'all players.
That's what the head coach, Mr. Josh National Champ Robinson, the one who doing all the talking to y'all. I gave him some props on the show yesterday, out of trying to be respectful. That's what they said. What I'm playing y'all for in the preseason, we play y'all 2 times in the regular season for.
Damn.
That makes sense to me.
Come on, man.
I can't move past.
If coach said that,
Hey, see, look.
The head coach said
they calling you on here. I didn't call you because to me it made sense. Like y'all not to play because to get all your early games out, you got to play early, like July. You know what I'm saying? Probably beginning August. So I'm aware of that part. You see what I'm saying? Now, what I would say is this. I don't care what happened last year.
I totally agree.
That was last year. This year is a totally different year. Like I told North Philly Blackhawks when they avoided playing Bounty Boys. They told them to wait till they get the championship. Now that I have a problem with, but y'all actually play them twice in the season. So I have no problem with y'all not playing them early.
Check this out. How can any motherfucker get on here and say we don't because we wasn't coming to their tournament. We wasn't coming to the Beat 'em and Feed 'em tournament until Big Bessemer came through. And like I said yesterday, the number 1 team in the country ain't finna come down here and we don't check their temperature. They got to beat us by 30 like main man said yesterday.
For sure.
So all that shit. They listen. This is how confident I am in my team and playing against Orlando, them Disney World ass niggas. I told him to put run me like Mark did niggas in Georgia, run me out of this age group, beat my ass, and you run me out of this age group. I'm gonna go to this age group, I'm gonna retire. Send me home, send me back to my wife early. Retire me.
Yeah, man. Hey, like I say, man, games got to get played. But I do want to know before I go, because I wasn't feeling well yesterday. I do want to know outside of Bessemer and do y'all got that rare breed set already?
I think I gotta look at it. I gotta look at the group chat. I was at my high school practice. I was looking at. I don't know. I don't want to speak ahead of myself, but I know there was talk. I know the schedule was sent to somebody, and I don't know yet. But we're playing. Our focus on this preseason was to play teams outside of the state of Florida, so people won't say, "Oh, they ain't playing nobody. They're doing this. We ain't trying to hear all that. We're trying to play, win, lose, or draw." I'm not focused on playing Lauderdale Lakes, Orlando Jags, and nobody from Florida Elite that I got to play once or twice this year. Who I'm going to see twice this year. I'm not. Why would I play y'all in the preseason? That's a waste. I can go play, like you said, North Philly Blackhawks. Goddamn, So Icy. Goddamn, Gorilla Mob if the opportunity to set itself. Whoever versus playing them niggas.
Okay, so look, I wasn't on here last. It was a team. I think it was something about y'all not traveling, right, or something like that. And my thing is, play. Somebody got to come to y'all to play. I forgot who it was. Was it Rare Breed or somebody? Whoever y'all said they got to come to y'all. Now the reason why I always get on Florida teams, bro, is because everything is in Florida. You know what I'm saying? And when we talk about, Florida teams don't really travel like that. That's what we were talking about because, bro, y'all got battle. Y'all got every national that's out, it goes to Florida. So it's like, bro, y'all got to spread the love too, and go travel to other teams. Now, I don't know what y'all schedule is yet, so I'm not saying that to you directly.
Oh, yeah, I feel you.
This is why Florida get a lot of slack for it. They don't travel, bro.
Okay, so check this out. So just because the Nationals in Florida, so okay, I'm gonna just talk about my team for instance. Okay, we set something up with Sawashi because Sawashi came to us. We got to go to them. Okay, 7U. I think we met. I think I wasn't even on the team yet, but I was in another age group. I was playing against Lambo them that time. I think Zodum played Besseman somewhere. What I'm saying is, you absolutely correct about that. About Nationals being in Miami, but but they're not coming to us like you know what I'm saying. My particular city. So everybody who's ever came to us, or we ever came to them, we've returned the favor. Like it ain't no oh just pull up on us, pull up on us, pull up on us. It should go both ways. It should be like just like high school football. It should be like a 2-year contract. You come to me, I come to you, or vice versa. But you know, I don't know. Like I ain't like I said yesterday. We ain't scared to play no football. We ain't whatever. We'll play whoever. We ain't ducking no smoke. But I mean, y'all, say what you want. I tell you, they can say what they want. The Orlando niggas can say what they want. I ain't playing them in the preseason. Fuck them.
Like Coach, they ain't really said that though. Just keep it a stat with me. Them folks ain't said no leave a kid at home, bro.
Coach, I pull up the live fit. Ask Twan Cruz. That man say play me without McQueen. Number one,
Oh,
Alonzo McQueen.
it's footage of this.
You want me to find it and send it to you? It's pig pussy pork.
No,
Oh
It's pig pussy pork.
You did say come down to the Jacksonville and think shit sweet. You gonna catch diabetes. So
I can't believe
This man. Listen again. This was some little Florida beef, little Florida trash talking. And Josh, okay, kudos. He won a national championship at 13U 2 years ago. Kudos. So what? So he always seemed to mention that he won a national championship. Oh, you ain't won none. You ain't got a national championship. Niggas who won Super Bowls, niggas who won NBA finals get fired and get their ass beat every year, every day. So he keep mentioning talking about a 2022-23 national championship. He always speak on that. Okay, kudos. I'm saying it on national TV. Kudos for winning the championship at 13U. Kudos. But that has nothing to do with 10U football. He said in the Florida group, and I quote, "Nigga, play me without McQueen, nigga."
that.
End quote.
Oh yeah, that's nasty work.
That's
That's
crazy.
nasty work.
That's
We gotta get them on here. That's nasty. I ain't gonna hold you.
And if you get on here lying, I'll go find the footage for you. He said it on the live podcast, just like this.
Damn.
We was on the thing together, going back and forth, and he kept talking about, "Oh, you a trash coach? Hey, if I'm so trash, nigga, put your Florida Elite badge on the line, beat my ass, and retire me."
Mm.
that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I guess that answer all the questions about ducking. I mean,
I say no more, man.
Yeah,
I ain't
that
to say no more, man.
that's mainly it, coach. You know, we just
Yeah,
they
I ain't mean to come on y'all boys cut the show like that, but I did some. I got like 3 texts and a couple calls talking about what the Orlando niggas said.
I
And
know that's because
Nah,
one of them acts, Micah asked for you to come on.
yeah.
Yeah, so I
yeah,
mean, yeah, I bet you basically addressed what he wanted to be addressed. Me, I already kind of figured it out. Like I just go with what makes sense. Like that's why I asked him, was you in the league? Like, are
yeah,
y'all in the league? If y'all
yeah.
in the league, like you gotta play them.
We played them in the regular season, and we beat them. Okay, so this is my first year with the team. Like I say, I came from that division with Lambo and Big Zip them. Okay, then my kids in middle school, like we went to middle school because middle school football is big in Jacksonville. Like they got playoffs, championships, all that stuff. So like if you're a stud, once you get past 6th grade, because if you think about it, you'll never see no nationally ranked teams in Jacksonville outside of 10U.
Mm.
Because once you get in the 6th grade and you a stud and you 5'10", you just that you finna go play for your middle school because especially when you go to a private school because you've been in 6th, 7th grade playing getting JV reps and stuff. So Jacksonville is not big on national football like anything over 10U or 11U maybe. But so after that season, after 10U season, I dropped back down to smaller age group, which is right here with the Bounty Boys. We played Josh them last year in September, the second game of the season. I'm the OC. I hadn't got them boys clicking in jail yet. The score was 7-6. We beat them 7-6. Okay, cool. It was a close game in the regular season. We saw them in the state championship game. We beat them 31 shit.
Yeah. All
That's
right, man.
that.
Let me read these messages, man. Let me see if anything pertain to you.
I don't even talk, bro.
Let me see.
I
All
don't
right,
even
yep,
talk, bro.
send the link. All right, for sure. Mm, 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 mm.
Lie.
Not really.
I've been
Yeah.
lied to.
You sound like you being 100. What he say? He says, Ken, since you can't seem to stop talking about it, could you please address the North Philly Blackhawks staff specifically you have the issue with because they have 18. I could, you know what? I didn't come to play nice tonight, but I am for you, my guy.
Hey, y'all boys play all
12
night, man.
you who will be 13
I
you,
appreciate
North
it.
Philly,
Oh yeah.
age
Easy, coach.
13 you. That's who I'm talking about. But all right, coach, appreciate you, man.
I ain't gonna lie, Ken. I'm messed up about that, man.
Yeah, bro, that sound like because
Woj
after
in
I
here.
put it together, bro, they in the same league, bro. It doesn't make sense to me. That's why
That's
I'm like,
crazy.
but the part, like I already addressed it. But I did see something where they was talking about it's a stretch that I said that Voodoo should not lose or should not beat Walk 'em Down Gang. Why is that a stretch? They lost.
Because they
If they,
are for you're. It's not even. Sometimes you'll just be disrespectful, bruh.
why?
You're disrespectful.
Hey man, you got to put some type of pressure on them cats, man.
They are a
On
4-5
coaches.
time national champion.
They are
And you talking
5-time
about
national
they
champion, but
shouldn't win.
I'm saying that, bro. I'm actually being facetious, but I'm saying why not? They got a lot of the damn voodoo players.
It's not
Some
enough
people say, "Oh, they got 2 or 3." That's enough. They know the schemes,
people,
huh?
but it's not enough.
That's not enough.
It's
You're
not
lost, bro.
enough.
Okay, listen.
It's not
LA
enough,
Mike is not playing. Kimani not playing. Javar is not playing. Who else not playing? You got other kids that went there that's not playing, bro.
I wouldn't care if me, you, and the Pope weren't playing. It's not enough, bro. Because I gotta see Walk 'em Down beat Voodoo because to me it's mental. To me it's mental, bro. It's
Yeah.
mental.
And that's when I say you rely on them young men that's already, what I'm saying, familiar with that system. They know how it looks.
Y'all said the same thing about
I don't
AUS.
listen, man. I don't think like I say, I'm not giving them the nod or whatever. But I'm just saying, you're going out your way to do all that. You better win, bruh. That's what I'm saying.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that game.
I'm looking forward to it.
Hey, Coach
Like,
Blue.
I mean, my goodness. What is going on here?
Coach Blue over here being petty. He's sending highlights and some more stuff to the DM. You gotta chill out, Coach Blue, man. I just seen it. It's looking serious over there. I ain't gonna hold you.
I ain't gonna even lie to y'all, bro.
It's looking serious.
What we got going on over there, bro, it's just different, bro. Like, people think I be trying to be funny. A lot of teams have just added what we've already played. But what we've added, y'all ain't never played. It's a difference. It's a difference, bro. We'll even use walk down game. What walk down game added, teams have already played. It will be different if walk down gang added, like, bro, So Icy did the same thing. This is why I've been saying from the beginning that So Icy has a chance to be special this year. Because So Icy went and added kids that a lot of people don't even know, that nobody has played. as opposed
Mm.
to another team might have added a whole bunch of players that have already been played. You feel what I'm saying? It's just a difference. It's a difference. Stop recycling. It's like the kid. It's like the group. They keep dating the same girl. Go get somebody else.
Gotta go get something new.
Look how I
Go
get
get
something
something new.
new.
Ain't nothing
Hey,
wrong with some new
Yeah.
work.
hey, Amy said she said because they don't got the coaching.
Oh my God. Walk down. Don't disrespect. Walk down gang got some good coaches, bro. They got some good coaches, bro. I don't feel that way, bro. I feel like they got some good coaches, bro. I just think that Voodoo has had the best coaches and the best kids for the longest, man.
Okay, Amy said they picked up some nice pieces. Now, I look, you ain't got no choice but to trust Coach Batman's system. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't got no choice. What the hell is this?
I ain't gonna lie. That what Coach just said, that Woj dude said, that's kind of mess. That's kind of bothering me right now.
No,
Hey,
what? I
now
can't move on from it either.
I gotta ask you this question. What T Street just said says wheelchair gang, right,
That
is
would be
gonna split
crazy.
up.
That would be
Now,
crazy.
what are the chances? Do you think if they don't beat one East Side Babies and lose to Voodoo, they split?
Nah, if they split, they trim. It's a long season.
It's a long
It's a
season
long season, bro.
for
It's a long.
sure.
If you split in June and July over some losses, you trim. You feel what I'm saying? It's a long season.
Bruh, you say that, but this is how always been what people been doing,
And
bruh.
I've always said I thought it was, premature. I think it's premature when you leave, because of losses. I think the only one that I've always said I understood was when parents left the Georgia Falcons last year. I understood that one. Because I probably would have kind of raised my eyebrow at what they had going on too. But
They had
outside of that one,
a-
lose a couple games. Nah, I don't know about that one, bro.
Hey, Amy says nothing good comes from bad intentions. Man.
Put that on a t-shirt and sell it.
Hey,
And
hey, hey, Coach Blue, I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna look like I haven't seen what you
it's
sent
just
so
it's
far.
just another example of how we are just better than everybody. That's all. And I send them to you all the time.
You said you sent it to me?
I send stuff like that to you all the
Oh,
time.
it's already. I mean, the stuff that you send me, like the kid throwing about 40 yards, like I got that. He said
I
he's
send
sending
stuff
something
like that
new.
to you all the time.
Yeah, nah, it's already on the story.
Dude
Which
says,
one? Which one? I'm sure this is.
Jump ball, the number
No,
11
I'm
catching
talking
the
about.
jump.
He said that it was three teams evenly matched last year. It's going to come down to coaching. What three teams and which age group? Voodoo
man,
didn't have three teams that was evenly matched.
it's gonna be 10U. It's gonna
Oh, okay,
come
I
down
was
to
about to
coaching.
say 10U.
11U.
10U,
It's
I
gonna
could
come
say,
down.
and I've been on record as saying that every team last year between the Georgia Eagles and So Icy. But see, I don't think So Icy was evenly matched with Bessemer. I believe Bessemer had a little bit more in the tank. But the only team that was evenly matched with them was, that was the Georgia Eagles to me because they had the size, they had the speed, they had skill set for skill set. They had a lot of things in common. That one to me came down to coaching and execution. The So Icy one, So Icy to me was still very much undersized. You feel what I'm saying? And it made it easy to exploit what they because again, you in the red zone. And I ain't just talking reds. I'm talking you low red zone, 10-yard line, 5-yard line. You can't score 3 times in a row. And it's simply because your O line can't even hold up against what this D line has got coming towards you. You feel what I'm saying? But outside of that, I think Bessemer and Eagles was evenly matched. Now I think this year on paper, it's some teams
Go
even.
ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it. Go ahead. Hey, we know what you wanted to say, bro. Hey, we know. Hey, what you wanted to say for y'all that don't know Fanatic, that pause was him. He said he was about to say, on paper, Rare Breed is the better team.
No.
Yes, you was. Yes,
On
you was.
everything I love.
Yes, hey, yes, you was, bro.
And it's not even me trolling. I really genuinely don't think Rare Breed is the better team. So that would be like, do I think that they have
no. You said no. I'm talking about on paper.
Oh, on paper. Everything. I genuinely don't think that they have because the thing about it is I know a lot of what I don't know all. I know a lot. They're really good.
I know they're good.
Really, really good.
Bro, you can't get 3 champions.
We
you can't get 3 championships, bro, without knowing that how to develop players and to know if they're good or not. Coach Blue knows if a player has the goods, right? And he's going to be able to coach that up. But still, bro, on paper, based on, like I said, last year, and they even got thicker, right? They even got more stacked. They didn't got better, bro. I told you, player for player, I feel like that RDE was the better team. That was just me, right? Now they even got
them players though. You seen them play more. That's the
man, bro. Hey, I know what I see. I seen.
Look,
I recorded.
You didn't see Bessemer play as much as you did the Georgia Eagles.
Actually, I damn near almost seen them the same.
Bro, you not in person. You did not. It's
hold on. I seen them play So Icy twice, Speed Demon, and then that game
in person. Because me and you both have said Dakota don't even look as fast on film as he do in person. In person, the player that's behind you, he don't look as big on a camera on a camera. Then when you go see that boy in person, you be like, damn.
Hold on 1 second. Hey, shout out to this young man right here, right? One of the young men that actually let me use the jersey, give me the jersey. I got to get an autograph.
But
his name is Nicholas Glover. He is the future. All right, shout out to him. Like I say, this jersey will stay on until I get some more jerseys. So shout out to Nick, Big
bro.
Nick.
We got the So Icy jersey coming in, man. Don't worry about it. We need the Bessemer one next, man. Cause Blue, make that happen for us, champ.
We're gonna have to get the Bessemer jersey back there. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, bro, seeing somebody in person, you can't even compare that to seeing somebody play online, bro. It's just a difference, bro. It's a big difference. Which is why this year I'm making it my mission that even during the season, I get down there to see Big Bessemer play, bro, because it's just I gotta start putting my eyes on these kids, bro.
Nah, kids other than Bessemer, bro.
Is it though? Is it kids other than Bessemer?
Other than Bessemer. I mean, my
kids have had my attention long enough, Ken. Long enough.
That's crazy. PA says he says the name Fayette County Voodoo doesn't have the same ring as ATL Elite Voodoo. He says so. Avery says so. These kids are just ready for the big stage, Fanatic.
I mean, I hope them So Icy kids is ready for the stage, man. It's a big difference, man. A lot of people don't understand. It's a big difference jumping from what they probably used to playing because the football be the same. The football won't even be the same from what they used to. And that's just me being honest. But if you take away the football, the publicity, the pressure of the games, because you don't know pressure till you play a YNC game with everybody standing around a fence. Motherfuckers ain't even sitting in no bleachers. They're standing on you can't even walk in the gate at a YNC without passing hella trash talking. You feel what I'm saying? This ain't like you get to walk into the stadium and you by yourself. Blah. No, bro. When you walk into a YNC, they can't even walk into the YNC with the band out. Everybody standing, watching, got something to say. You feel me? You don't ain't no speaker. You better listen to they speaker. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference, bro. That hostile environment is different at YNC. So we gonna see. We gonna see if they can handle it, man.
I think so. Icy ready. I think they ready. I don't think I think they ready. I talked to Coach Cal today, and he sounded in good spirits. I told him what you said too, Fanatic. About this a different Coach Cal, and he was like, "Oh yeah, we locked in right now." So
This is a different coach.
I think they ready. I'm ready to see what Red Breed put out there. I'm sure they're gonna always put something nice out there. Now I'm really ready to see what Duval do because there's so much mess and drama going on around in Florida. I don't know what's going on. It's sounding crazy to me now. I ain't gonna hold you.
Hey, I gotta say something.
Talk to me.
All right. So Avery says those games won by 6 points. How close you want it to be. Now, I'll say, man, winning by 1, 6, 3, 4, 12, 17, 31. The mission is the same, which is complete. I don't like it doesn't matter. I hope people don't stay in that mind frame, to win by 6 and or win by 30, or if you don't win by 30, you ain't win. Like, listen, man, win. That's it. Just win.
The game.
Just win.
A
Because
lot of
whether a
that's
person win by 6, a lot of Super Bowls was won by 3. Nobody says that the Super Bowl was only won by 3.
very
So therefore, we got to make sure, man, don't take that into the season. He says, Leroy says, Fanatic, I think you was from Alabama.
Hey man, I ain't gonna lie to you. Mom Dukes grew up in Beham though. I'm keeping it a stat with you, bro. Mom Dukes grew up in Birmingham, originally from Cleveland, but she grew up in Birmingham. So it is some. I used to spend my summers down there. You feel what I'm saying? So it definitely some ties there. It's definitely some ties there. You feel me? But nah, man, I'm straight from GA though, man. Straight Decatur, Georgia, bro. Columbia Middle School, elementary, and high school.
Hey, Leroy said it ain't even close on paper. Screenshot this and tell them.
No need, bro.
Hey, you know what? I would
It's
love
no
to
need.
do. I would love to do well, I mean, they are babies, and that's kind of implicating them. But I would have loved to do, a player by player.
I wouldn't even do it, bro.
I know I can't do it because they still
Even if
now. If
we
they was
could,
at the
I wouldn't do it because y'all are not familiar with those kids. Why? Because you don't put eyes on them. We don't put eyes on them.
Nah, you could tell. You could go by like the games. You could
You know
go
what
by
I'm
the
saying?
games.
I would literally have to come bring my film and all that.
Yeah.
Which, again, I don't know why you like losing and everything that you do to me. You know what I'm saying? You like losing, but I would indulge. I would indulge. I wouldn't want to because why do I continue to embarrass you? But I would indulge, bro, because I
Read
really
that,
think
Fanatic.
that's the problem.
Read that.
Supreme put a running clock on Woj, but somehow you
What's
got them to
going
beat
on?
them this year. Verse number 9, you win multiple nail biters, and they weigh better than everybody. First of all, the same way that Supreme came back at 7U when there was no Supreme the year before, right? That's a difference. I said it before, Big Fletch. There's a difference between winning one national and then everybody saying, oh, this is the best team in the world. And then winning 3 nationals and everybody saying it's the best team in the world. So I like what HOA has done at that age group. I think they can come back and win. Now, if y'all come down and at 8U, y'all win another natty. Now we having another. Now we talking like, oh yeah, they what we thought. Billionaire Boys was the best team going into 8U. Hands down. I don't even think it was an argument. They were the best team all year long. They demonstrated they were the best team, but when it came down to it, they weren't the best team. But a lot of these games, y'all felt like they were nail biters. I didn't feel like they were nail biters, and this man is my witness. I have stood next to him certain games and said, "Bro, they gonna win, bro." I've stood next to him in certain games and said, "I'm a little nervous."
For sure.
I'm a little nervous. But there has been games I'm like, y'all may feel like this game is close. I don't feel like it's close. I feel like this game is being dominated. We just got a couple mistakes, but we're gonna clean all that up and we're gonna win.
Denzel. Bessemer by
That's what
30 for who?
Hit the hard can.
I ain't hit nothing. The hell no.
That's the hard.
No. Who the hell ain't gonna be by 30?
Hey man,
Hey, man,
it's to the point now with it. I'm gonna keep it real, and I'm gonna hold my real solidified real pick until I see all these teams, and maybe I may hold it until middle of the season because football is a game of attrition. But I'm gonna keep it real. I think Bessemer may get knocked off. I'm gonna just keep it. I think they may get knocked. I don't think it's as easy as. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't know if y'all trying to make it seem easy. But I just don't think it's as easy as niggas been coming on here and popping it in the comments and been saying. Like, I think it's some real, any given Sunday. That's the thing about football. Like, as well as you all know, it's any given Sunday with this. So, like I said, I can't really wholeheartedly feel 100% behind that until I see what's going on preseason as well as midseason. But I think the chances of them getting popped is more, it's kind of, I ain't gonna say it's equivalent, but it's higher than what people are making it seem to be. Is they gonna go on and win and get 30 niggas.
Anybody can get popped. And one reason we can get popped because we ain't sitting at home playing with our thumbs. We ain't just playing in our backyard and up the road. Mm-hmm. We playing in Texas. We playing in Florida. So could we get popped? Possibly. You feel what I'm saying? But hell, you can get popped
everybody gonna lose.
That don't mean nothing. You can get popped at the red light. That don't mean nothing.
I told you, everybody
don't happen.
See, look, watch this. Is Bessemer gonna lose this year?
No, they the best team out there.
I told everybody. Now, who sound biased? I told everybody that I even told Coach Mark that Coach Mark gonna lose. Everybody in 10U that's gonna play the smoke gonna lose. I don't see nobody going undefeated. Now, I also did say it's an added and it's a different type of pressure when you go to that YNC, and I have seen them kids be unbothered, unwavered, right? And that's what I got to go off of. So I still say that, bro, you got to still be able to beat that December Bessemer.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You got to still be, but I'm not gonna say that they can't lose, bruh.
Mm-hmm. Of course you.
That's all I'm saying. I don't
feel that way.
And I gotta wait to, like I said, I can't, I wouldn't dare just be the one to just say, oh man, them niggas gonna get popped. I'm just saying, it's a lot of people that's not even considering that right now, which, I mean, maybe they just that, and that maybe they just nice like that, but I think it's a lot of people not even considering them getting popped.
Can we put up what PA just said, Michael, please? You I need the real National Sports Chat because this one ain't gonna do it. Can we put up what PA just said so we can make sure that I'm not the only one that feel this way? Go ahead, man.
I'm about to send you that link too.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead, man. Somebody read this for me, man. I'm dyslexic.
Said some of those games weren't as close as the scores indicated. They only did what they had to win. The Bessemer disrespect on here is escalating day by day. December Bessemer is different.
Bruh, why does it take? What are we talking about? Those games aren't close. Y'all looking at a score trying to tell me something close when I seen it with my eyes. I was standing there. Bro, I remember you at halftime at a game, just like, yeah, bro, they just not doing this, they not doing that. Like, you feel what I'm saying? It's not looking good.
Hey
But
man,
it's because,
send
bro,
Coach
like
Blue.
we already knew where the
Come
game
on
was going.
again.
Now I will
Hey,
say the Icy game was but
hey, Coach Blue. If you're in the freezer, man, I don't want to hear that, man. Hey, if you if you station, all right, come on here. Let's hear what you got to say.
I'm about
let's
to
get
shoot
it.
him a
He
link right
said,
now.
stop saying that, man. Listen, I can tell you this. I stopped saying that when this man stopped capping.
I can't, but it's no cap, bro.
Yeah.
This is no cap.
T Street says he said they got to what do you say? They got to worry how they gonna play all these players who been playing damn near the whole game since they was six. He says nigga on the sideline with a timer. You say you gotta
Which
have a dude on the timeline
which
with a
team? Is it
on
Walker?
the
Are you talking about
sideline with a
Walker? Are
timer.
you talking about the new rare breed? The new rare breed.
Yeah, the new rare breed. Yeah, they got a lot of players. I'm telling you, everybody should be tired because it should be a nice
Can you put up what
rotation.
Coach Fletcher said, please? Can you put up what Coach Fletcher just said,
What'd
man?
he say? Go ahead.
He said, but Supreme won 8-0 to Lithonia, and it was chinks in the armor. The hypocrisy is crazy. This why I'm gonna get you though, coach. This why I'm gonna get you. It's chinks in Bessemer's armor too. People just can't expose it.
Bro,
It's
but you ain't
chinks
never
in the
said
armor.
that. You ain't never said
I never
that.
said that because they have lost. They lost last
So
year, right?
why are you trying to expose Supreme Chinks? And you ain't never said nothing about Bessemers. So even if
Because
you seen
Bessemer
it,
actually took a loss. I didn't have to say it was chinks. Somebody beat them last year. So there's no
We
need for
getting
me to
close
say
to the
it's chinks in
building,
the
man.
armor. They already showed it was chinks in the armor by losing. You feel
what's
what I'm
up, Coach
saying?
Blue?
Yo,
Yes, sir.
what going on, man?
Not
Talk
much,
to us,
man.
man.
I'm
Tell us the
I'm
real. Tell
stationed.
us the gospel.
I'm
Now, what I
stationed.
say
I'm
now?
stationed. I'm stationing it, man. Stop saying player for player. Stop saying it. Stop saying that, bro. Stop saying that. Stop saying on paper they better than us. Stop saying
On
that.
paper.
Because only reason I say that because you don't know. That's the only reason I say that.
We don't
Nah,
You saying that because you familiar with people talking about the Georgia
I'm familiar with the
kids.
talent that I see
with your eyes. You ain't
with
never
my
seen
eyes.
kids with your eyes like that.
Now, what I'm saying is, me looking, I know the upper echelons.
Time I
You
get
feel-
on here, man, my shit go. I think it's Ken's fault.
What? What? I
But
ain't do
but
nothing. I'm
but
just
what I was
talking
saying,
to you. What's up?
what I was saying was you say that because you don't know no kids on my team. You don't know kids on our team, so automatically you know 10 to 12 kids off the top of your mind on their team. So you gonna say that they better than the kids on my team. That's just automatically. You see what I'm saying? That's the
Hey,
only
Coach Blue.
reason I say that.
Hey, Coach Blue. Have y'all ever heard anything that I said about y'all that was good?
That ain't my. That's not my point.
I
You
I
gotta
see what you're saying, but I stand behind what I say. Now,
because you don't know no better though. I
all right,
understand
so
that.
let me not know no better, and
That's
then continue to
fine.
see, right? And then I'll change my mind accordingly.
Like what basically what I'm saying, you say that you gonna keep saying that, but they not gonna beat us. So how is it that they're better than us? For player, it don't make sense. It does not make sense.
on paper, on
On
paper,
On
something
paper.
look
paper,
one way.
You don't even know
But
our
then when it's
roster
time to
on
play,
paper.
you're telling me
Like
that, oh no, this team is better when it's time to play. So then how can we say on paper? I don't get it.
it don't make no sense. Like
If this
I
is
can
youth
respect
ball, if
I
they
can
got the
respect
best
what
kids, they gonna win.
I can respect what Micah said. Everybody will lose. Everybody can lose. But I just do disagree with what he said about it's closer. I don't know, bro, because we rarely lost in 3 years. So I can't say that that's closer than us winning another one. I can't say that. You know what I'm saying? I respect you saying that we could lose. Yeah, everybody can lose.
I
But
love betting
like
comments, man.
I'm reading them too. But yeah, I
I
mean,
love.
I ain't trying to get on here. Everybody entitled to their own opinion. I'm just stating mine. You feel me?
Yeah,
Coach,
for
Man,
sure.
I do want
like,
to ask you something in regards to what Fanatic said because he mentioned like a lot of those games wasn't as close as they seemed, and football could be that way, where even sometimes you may pull the starters out and let somebody let others get an opportunity to play, then game may tighten up at the end. But in
mhm.
those situations, saying where that did not happen, do you think that y'all are playing down a competition when y'all have closer games like that?
I can't say that because the top teams are supposed to be good teams. So how could
Hmm.
you expect for us to beat a team by 30 that's supposed to be on paper better than us? You see what I'm saying?
That's
So
a
No,
it's
I
great
like
get
you
you.
question,
contra-
I
Fanatic.
get
so
you.
it's like you contradicting yourself too. So it's like you saying that they're better than us, but we beat them by 6 or we beat them by 12 or whatever the
No,
case may be.
I'm not
You
saying
want us
they
to go
better
out?
than
Not
y'all.
you, not
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
not you. I'm just saying that's what the world says. Well, I
yeah.
say
Hmm.
Georgia because it's primarily Georgia based. If you get what I'm saying, we're
Hmm.
already at a disadvantage. You get
Mhm.
what I'm saying? So y'all know all the kids. Mike, you gonna know some kids. You ain't gonna know 5 kids on my team.
Yeah,
You see what I'm
that
saying?
part.
So
Hmm.
automatically you gonna switch to yeah, they got this and this. Oh, he played with the Falcons. Or he played with this. They ain't never did nothing against us. So how the hell can they be better than the players that's on my team?
Nah, I
I
mean,
don't get it.
I can't. I can never say that because y'all done went out there and proved it year after year after year at nationals. So, I mean, as far as it go right now, y'all have bragging rights until somebody do something about it.
Right. And it's and
Hey,
as far
Coach
and as
Blue,
far as
until you
the
sit there and tell Fanatic, bro, you bragging on us too much. I'm
but
gonna
he
keep
not
saying what I say.
but my thing is
You
he do
ain't
what
hold on, Coach. You ain't told that man that he's bragging on y'all too much yet. Don't come on here trying to check me for my position, Coach, because you ain't told that man yet to stop talking about y'all, bruh.
see, this the thing. If we was from Georgia, you wouldn't even say nothing. He's doing what y'all do for the Georgia teams. When y'all talk about Georgia this, Georgia, and y'all don't say nothing, don't question it, none of that shit. But as soon as he say they done won 3 national championships, y'all act like it ain't shit.
Hold on, you
This
said
nigga here
Georgia
talk
coaches
about
don't
the
get
Georgia
questioned?
Falcons last year
No, no, you give praise. You talked about the Georgia Falcons
because they was a
way
good
more than
team.
you talked about us, and it's crazy.
You know why?
I don't know why.
Because now you thank you. Hold on. Let me
I
see.
don't know why.
Yeah, I'm about to say we need the
I'm actually
sound
listening
effects,
to
baby.
it
Hold
Hey,
on,
while
don't
I
shoot
look,
us
talk.
with the sound effects.
here's the thing. Here's why. Because people like Fanatic
Okay.
beats down teams like Georgia, don't see potential, Georgia Falcons, don't see no potential in them, don't give them no credit,
That's
right,
not true, though.
for
That's not true.
anything. So
That's
then
not
you got
true.
somebody like me that said, bro, this team is good. Then you got Fanatic, bro, they not this, they not that, they not. Don't
That's
get him
not.
no credit at all. And
That's
then I,
not
I
true.
also explained so you would know this part too. The reason why I told you this already, I give Bessemer hell is because Fanatic prayed like it's like y'all can do no wrong. He gives nobody credit other than Bessemer. So it's like,
Ooh.
damn, you know how they use the word glazing, you know, shit, that'd be the definition of it. If I sit there and say everything that he goddamn say,
This
you know
man
what I'm
crazy,
saying?
man.
This whole channel will be
Ken, you
about
crazy,
Bessemer.
bro.
It'll
That's
be
not the
it'll be
same. That's not
it'll
the
be your
same.
slogan. Y'all
That's
talking
not the
about for
same.
second place. That'll be our whole
But that's
our
what
whole.
it is. Fanatic. That's the truth. Fanatics telling the truth, though. Like, let
He
me
not
ask you
telling the
this.
truth.
Let me
What
ask
a
you this.
difference a year makes, my guy.
Let me
You
ask you
don't
this.
know
Let
that.
me let me ask you this, Ken.
Yes,
On
sir.
in 11U right now, how you feel about voodoo? You
I
feel like
just
voodoo?
said, bro, walk
I
them
ain't here.
down.
I'm asking. I'm just asking a question. General question. How you feel about voodoo winning this year?
Bro, I feel like voodoo chances are dwindling.
I feel you. Who you think gonna win if voodoo don't win?
I got a couple teams. Could I give you a
Give
multiple?
me two. Give me one, two. However many. It's your show. Do your thing.
Well, I said Miami Garden Ravens,
All right.
SED.
All right.
And I'm putting, and people gonna hate it. But like I said, they did all that to get the players they got. They better win. Walk them down game.
Right.
And
So
I'm only saying that because I think that Mac Dolphin is going AYF again.
For
Because
sure.
if they go to Y and C, I think they can win it.
okay, cool. I just wanted to know your answer. So who do you think can beat Supreme this year?
I still think Supreme like a year ahead of everybody.
Right. I'm
So
say answer it how you answered it now.
I gotta
And
rock with Supreme.
and that's more my point. That's crazy though. Like you talking about a nail biter or whoever said that shit. I seen these folks in a nail biter with a team. Bessemer beat by what 30, 20 something.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? Like it's
Coach,
crazy. It's crazy how you switch it, bro.
you
Like
didn't just hear me. Did you
I
hear
did
me?
it. That's
You
why I asked
had
you
to
that
not
question.
heard me earlier.
I did not, Ken. I just said that.
Yeah, I said that, bro, whether they win by 6, 12, 30, 200, like whatever,
No,
they
I just
win.
I
I
know I
said
said
that.
that for whoever said. I seen that comment. I said that was for whoever said that, not you.
And then I also said I said, I already seen Bessemer lose and they still won it. So I said, beating Bessemer in the regular season no longer matters to me because they
But
lost and they won it.
nobody
So,
beat us in the
yeah,
regular season.
well, not in the regular season. I mean, they regular season. They don't. The team that beat y'all don't get the chance to play y'all in the regular season.
They could. They could have easily played us in the regular season.
You didn't come. You didn't come to them. You
Man,
reneged.
they didn't come to us. I don't want to go through that no more.
Okay.
We
All right.
won 3 years in a row and they never showed up. So come on, bro.
I
And they
mean, they
win. And they
won.
win a preseason game. Now
Terms
all of a sudden,
change
they win a preseason game out of 3 years. Now all of a sudden, we gotta come to Atlanta.
for
Come
sure.
on, dog.
So
For
are we?
sure. We
So
beat
when
them
it
in the national championship game on 7U. The next year they supposed to come to us. They never showed their face. So they win 9U preseason and we gotta go to Atlanta. That don't work like that, bro. It don't work like that.
Mm. And they ducked the game 8U,
Duck
but
the whole they duck for one, they ducked the whole year 8U year.
ducked the
Didn't
whole
play
8.
nobody.
Didn't
Then
play
the
no.
next year, they just so happened to play us. They didn't want to play us then.
Yeah, but this is the reason why Bessemer, like I kind of resolve certain things to say because this man, you see that comment right there? Everybody know that.
Oh, all of
Y'all
y'all,
call it bias. I call
everybody,
it the gospel.
everybody, how's he biased when he ain't told a lie?
I call it the gospel. I ain't never
Like,
lied.
if he ain't lying, that's not being biased. He just
It's
telling it
not.
what it is. You don't like it because we ain't from Georgia.
But
I
see,
don't.
that's
Hey,
because
hold on.
they
Wait,
see
wait.
close games, Coach Blue. I
Hey,
don't see
Oh
close
yeah,
games.
and then my bad, Mike. I ain't mean to. I kind of disregarded your question, but yeah, them games don't be close.
Nah, you good.
Them
You
games don't be
good.
close. It could have been 2-0. That shit wasn't close.
I don't
They
see.
weren't close.
I see might have been a
So Icy
challenging
might have
game.
been. So Icy, and the reason why I say that because they did get to the inch line, damn near.
hey,
But
yeah, man.
even with that,
What he
it
what he
wasn't
say?
as close as people making it seem. It was close though. That was a close game.
Mm.
Like
He,
the whole national championship game, bro. They probably had 5 positive plays on offense throughout the whole game. How the fuck is that close?
hey, man. Yeah, hey. I did have y'all on that DuckTales, man, for not playing that damn so icy game for sure.
See,
That
you
was
don't know that.
crazy.
You don't know the backstory. Bro. You just gonna
I
go
know
off.
it. I know it now. I said I had y'all on there.
Nah, for sure. That's cool. You think, bro? You know me.
You
I
know,
don't
Coach
trip
Cal
about.
came on
I don't be
not
tripping
last
about
night,
bugs.
but last week, and he
Yeah.
said the same thing, Blue.
About what?
Mm-hmm.
That we need to try to get you to Atlanta. We got to politic you to
We
Atlanta, man.
we trying 20 on the 26th. Nobody want to play us.
Hold on. I thought y'all was supposed to be playing versus I thought y'all was supposed to be playing versus what's that team? Uh Houston Wolfpacks.
Who?
So
He said who? Who said
Houston
that,
Wolfpacks.
bro? Who said that? Oh shit.
So y'all trying to come down on the 26th.
We would love to support that, bro. If somebody want to play, please. I asked earlier. I said, please. Tell them we said please. We asked him nicely.
Damn. I mean, what else can we do, Ken? What else do we? Where else do we need to go?
Hey, that's crazy.
Where-
Now,
Man, the
Africa?
week the week before we going to Florida, bro. See, we ain't gonna talk about that. I thought one of the teams was supposed to go. That's really one of the real reasons why I went. Well, I ain't gonna say I went, but we went, jumped in it. You know what I'm saying? But now I think they jumping ship. But we ain't gonna talk about that. Um, but yeah, so I mean, if we got somebody to play, I don't mind. We don't mind doing that on the 26th.
Damn.
Um,
Kyle, figure it out, Kyle.
I told him to try to
Don't
find
say
somebody
we
to
ain't
play.
try.
He said he reached out to some people and it was cricket. So you know how they go.
Damn.
right.
It's really RDU fault. It's really RDU fault.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Because
man.
you should have been able to play Coach Kyle early, but the situation with RDU happened, and then
Y'all
that.
leave, and then Georgia. Now Georgia got two 10U teams. Like that's crazy.
Hey, I got a question for Coach Denzel. He said I'm crazy, right?
Man, you
What
be
did
talking, bro.
all right,
I
who was
think
because you
somebody
was
needs to
so iced
play.
out. He was so
Somebody
iced
needs.
out.
He
He
was.
was so iced out.
He was the So Icy fan.
What's wrong with that?
And all of a sudden, last time I checked, when they was getting, when they end up getting beat by Georgia Falcons in
Yeah,
the
man.
for third place consolation.
Mhm.
Fifth place. Fifth place. You giving them too much.
Well,
Fifth
I
place.
mean, yeah,
Fifth, fifth
I
place. Give them
don't
too
know
much.
what.
hey, I mean, I get you,
He said he
but
done with them. He said he done with them.
yeah, he said he done
No.
with him. So I guess he on a Bessemer train.
Hey, look, it's it's
Hey,
hella room on the train though. That's the
welcome.
thing.
Welcome, coach. Welcome.
The train don't get filled, bruh. It's hella
Hey,
Welcome.
space. Come
hey,
Welcome.
on.
hey,
I'm
man. Look,
trying to tell you. Why you
hey,
want to
see,
keep walking? It's a train right here.
man, that's why I prefer neutrality,
No,
right?
bro, you
That's
got your
why.
stuff, you got your Louis V luggage, and you just walking down the road. Nah, come on the train, fool. It's a train. Hey, slow the train down. He trying to catch up.
Man.
I
Damn,
definitely not
man.
getting me, Co. Hey,
But Ken, let me ask you a question.
man, you can
You
ask
don't
me
like
any
you don't like
question,
you don't
man.
like you
I
don't
can
like
only give you
you
an
don't like
honest
winners.
answer. Go
You
ahead,
don't
though.
like you don't like winners.
No, he does not.
Of course, I like winners. That's
No,
all I did.
So what's the problem?
It ain't no problem, bro. It's just certain things that I just can't, go with.
Like what? That
Like,
we
for
better than
all right,
everybody?
for instance, I can't go with the scandals. I
What's
can't do that. I can't.
what scandals?
Y'all got to get some better officials.
What the hell I got to do
Oh
with it?
my
What?
Y'all
God,
got,
this is crazy, bro.
Man,
This
appreciate y'all
crazy.
for having me on, man. What the
hey,
hell are you talking about?
nah, hey, I just
Bro,
told you what it was,
bro,
bro. I
just hey
told you,
man, y'all gotta
fanatic is
excuse
he
him, bro.
overdoes it, bro.
He was
He
sick
So
overdoes it.
yesterday. He probably on
so
the night
so
quill or something,
I
man.
love winners, bro.
so
The,
so the
the whole
sport that
thing is
that's
like,
crazy.
bro, I respect everything about y'all team.
Oh
Like I
shit.
said, I think you understood that I respect your team when I
Nah, I do that.
already said that y'all the standard.
I,
When I
I,
You see what I'm saying? When I say y'all the standard, that means that everything that y'all do, people have to follow suit. You see what
mm,
I'm saying? So the fact when y'all wasn't playing games, the reason why I made such a big deal, I mean, not playing games, when y'all didn't come down here, the reason why I made it a big deal is because other people follow suit behind that.
nah, that was already that shit like that was already going on. DuckTales was before us, so that
It
was don't
was.
do. We ain't
It
set
was.
that standard, bro.
It was. It
And
definitely
the thing
was.
is,
But
we never ducked a game though, which is crazy. We never ducked the game. if the game couldn't be made, the game couldn't be made. Like we had a schedule, we were supposed to go. So Icy had a schedule. They were supposed to play Dog Pound. We were supposed to play PTE. Like if I'm locked in with this team, why not play my schedule, bro? Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, I do got a question for you.
What
Y'all
up, dog?
had y'all 1-1, you know, arch rivals on here yesterday.
Y'all had
And
what homo on here?
nah, that's the
Hey
that's the
man, I
Duval,
keep trying to tell them that,
that's the
bruh.
What
Duval
are you
Jags.
talking? What are you talking about, man?
That's the Duval Jags.
You
Y'all
know
one
the
and
score?
one.
Do you know the score the last time we played Duval Jazz?
Uh-uh.
All right, can't. I love Duval, bro. But the last time we played them, I think it was like 28-0 or something. 26-0.
Not the same. They
All
going back
right.
talking
Well,
about it's one
according to
and one.
coach, they
They
got
beat
better.
y'all early SMU.
Early 7. Early 7.
They said, bro. That's what they said.
The 7U year. Who won 7U year, though?
Hey, we won that too, bro. I'm just throwing it out.
Mm, that's
Just throwing
I
it
crazy.
mean,
out.
yeah, I guess y'all just didn't play them.
You know what I'm
Nope.
saying?
We
Said
didn't play them.
football the
So
ultimate team sport. He says you're not going to win games on paper. In shorts and
that
t-shirts
that's
are
for
comparing individual players. I know. That's why I
that's for
said it
you,
comes down
Ken.
to coaching.
That's for you, Ken.
He said
No,
I'm just a hater.
that's for both.
I love,
Everybody hear it, bro. Everybody
I
hear it
love,
but
I
you.
love it.
You just need some playback.
Hey,
You just need
bro.
some playback of what you need some
Hey,
playback of what you be saying. You
bro.
don't hear yourself. I always tell you you don't hear yourself.
Ah, man. All
You
right.
gotta hear yourself.
So you didn't hear the other day what I said, man. You know, I can't keep holding certain things against y'all, right? And all that other stuff. I gotta give y'all credit, y'all just do. But guess what? This man comes on here and do it every time to where I say, oh hell no.
Bro, what do I do, bro?
Bro, you don't give nobody else credit, bro, just
That's
on the
not
behalf
true.
of them.
I only
Unless
I
it's
only
another
start
age
acting
group.
like that when coaches start to pretend like they can win it all. You feel what I'm saying?
And
That's when
they
I be like,
never
well, hold
have
up.
and they
That's when we're
never
gonna win the whole
have.
thing.
They
But I
never
don't
have.
mind talking about good 10U ball. I just don't want to pretend like somebody else gonna win. I just
Like
want to
I
talk about them being good. But
but
see,
like I
y'all
remember
start talking all this. Hey, you going to YNC? Oh yeah, we trying to win YNC. We okay? Hold up. Why we just can't talk about you being a good Georgia team or a good Florida team? When we start talking to why, that's why I told Duval
yeah, ain't
yesterday.
nothing wrong with
Why
that.
y'all trying to play Bessemer? Go play somebody else. What you want to box with God for? It don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? That's a
Yeah, that's
loss. You know what
yeah,
I'm
that's
saying?
what
That's a
yeah.
loss. Why don't you go and try to play somebody else instead of you trying to knock on Bessemer? Though it's crazy because then when you lose, you're gonna at least you can say, well, if you lose by 30, you out the rankings. You gotta go. You gotta go. And I think they're gonna get 30 balled.
You
I
already
don't
know what I
believe
say
I don't
about the
believe
ranking.
I haven't seen Duval be able to do things advanced outside of running the ball. And if
35
all you can
loaded.
do is run the ball, if you're a one-dimensional team, I don't know. You feel what
Keith
I'm saying?
Shay
But
said,
I
let's
don't
get some
know
rings.
yet. I don't know yet. So we gotta
Fanatic, you
see.
was Fanatic, you was wild for telling coach like that they was gonna get 30 ball yesterday. I was
30
like,
ball.
oh man, this guy
It's 30 ball.
Hey,
Hey, you heard what the last score was, right? And that shit, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I'm so excited for football season to start.
for
It's gonna
sure.
be a good year, coach. It's gonna be a
It's
good
gonna
year.
be it's gonna be a lot of 30 balls.
It's a lot of
A lot of
storylines.
So
I
Blue,
did
hey,
put up
the
a I
folks in
put
the
up
comments say y'all can't even score 30.
We have not how we can't score 30. We can't because we go to nationals and play close games, as they say. Like, who is really scoring 30? And if you in a if you're in a tight game or playing a good team, bro, everything that you do is not gonna work. So this I'm gonna give you a perfect example, right? They said that last year RDE had the best offense, right? Supposedly on paper, They got the best quarterback. They got the best this, the best receivers, best line, the best biggest line, the best line, the best running backs, the best every fucking thing. But they scored 6 points. We outscored the team with the best offense. So how the hell? It just doesn't make sense to me, bro. It don't make sense.
I
Supreme
mean, I
scoring 30. So you gotta realize, bro, at 7U, 6U year, we was beating teams by 30. That shit easy to do. 6U, 7U year. That shit easy to do. Once you get older, that shit gonna get cut down, bro.
yeah. No, I
Shit,
feel
y'all
it.
ain't like y'all played a tough team in Lithonia.
Mhm.
Like,
Mm.
that's some in-house shit. Like we played Wahoma. Wahoma was the best team we played all year last year. You know what
Let
I'm
me ask you
saying?
this, Cole. How is y'all younger teams doing? Like
Our
how
youngest
do you
team is
feel
doing
like
they
your how
doing
do you
good.
how you feel like y'all 8U looking so far this season?
Our AU gonna be back where they was on top. They gonna be back where they was. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this
Yeah.
the thing. The difference is we just I ain't gonna say we a lot different than a lot of people. I say that. So it's like a team the next year, just like this year, right? What Supreme did or trying to do is what they did is what Rare Breed's continue trying to do. They're trying to get everybody to be like the year our 6U won it, well, which is our AU now. The next year they was like, man, we gotta get this, we gotta get this, man. We finna knock these country boys off. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like we don't really do that shit here. You get what I'm saying? If we was to combine and get everybody from around these cities and shit like that, shit, niggas are man, that shit'll be over.
But
So you know what I'm saying?
I
Like this
can't
nigga,
keep
this
letting
nigga
y'all
just
say that
inherited
though,
it. Why
Okay.
not? Why you can't?
because
Everybody not able to do it.
even like the Duval Jazz coach that came on yesterday, and I said, like I told them, I respect it for what they do is because it's like, all right, all your kids are kind of local to the area, not kind of, they are. And I respect that because that just lets you know that you're coaching up the talent that's around you. But if you're a national team, it shouldn't be looked at or frowned upon, or it shouldn't be like a chink on one of those teams' jackets if they went and did that.
Mm.
They just playing ball,
Yeah, if
But
you're a
that's
national
cool.
team, you
But
should be
but
able to
what I'm
get
telling you is we doing this shit without doing that.
and you gotta
You see what I'm
salute that.
saying?
You gotta salute
That's
that.
all I'm saying. Man, Deuce
Hey,
Fletcher,
PA.
you ain't never gonna beat us. Why are you talking about what we doing, Deuce Fletcher? Your sons are great, but he'll never
Lamar
beat
Nate.
us.
I ain't gonna lie.
They'll never beat us. You'll
It's
never beat us. You never beat us. I told you he was gonna throw 3 picks. We supposed to have 4. We had 2. He gonna throw 2 more when we play him again.
Oh wow.
He might throw 3.
Man.
And
Hey, see,
I love the
then
kid,
hey, then
but
then
his
they got
daddy
another
gotta
young
stop
bull.
coming. His dad gotta stop coming for us, man. Like,
They
come
got
on,
they
bro. He
got
ain't
they
gonna
then
never
they
beat
got
us.
another young bull, man. So hey man,
Nigga, we
y'all
got
hey, it's a
24
lot
of them,
coming,
man. I wanna
man.
hear that shit, man. We got 24 young
24 young bulls. Hey, PA says Ken locks. Only
calling me,
lock you
man.
gonna give me is Supreme and GEA with no game. That's the only two locks that you can give me.
so you ain't locking Rare at 9U.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No, not at all. I'm not locking nobody in. Oh, well, I could say it should be, 13U, the AK boys, you know, it should be them, but bro, I can't really lock nobody in.
Coach. Coach, they said the
Somebody
only thing
call
you got
me.
to do is
Somebody
keep
call
your.
me.
All good, Coach. They said only thing you got to do is keep your parents off the field this time when y'all play. I think there's somebody from Duval.
They can't be talking about us.
He talk about Coach Mark.
Nah, he said Coach
Can't be
Blue.
talking about us.
He
Oh, he
said
said
Okay,
Coach
Coach
Blue.
Blue.
Bro, the
He said
score was
Coach Blue
20. The
parents.
score was
He said Coach
26,
Blue parents
28.
like to start brawls and stuff, bruh.
The
You know what
score
I'm
was
saying?
it
I
was
That's just what the room is, bruh.
y'all ain't hear me. Y'all must have hear what I said. Y'all must have hear what I said the score
Hold
was.
on, y'all. What'd you say, Coach?
Y'all must have hear what I said the score was.
What'd you say?
It was like 26, 28-0.
To hey, bro, hey. See, this is when they say, "Oh, you not being fair. You don't keep the same energy, bruh." That was then. We talk about now. It's a totally different time.
Might be worse this time, Ken.
Man, all right,
I
bro.
know, but I like I said, I got to keep the same
Might be
energy.
worse.
Uh,
Listen, we got
Darren
definitely got
says
multiple
YNC
kids in
preseason
2026.
game counts because they were number one after that.
I agree. I don't disagree with that.
Shit, who was
Dude
number
Sledge
one after
said
that?
6-6 in the third quarter.
Who that?
He said,
Deuce
"Hey,
Fletcher.
coach said who was number one
What are you
after what?"
talking about? So
They was
Icy was
number
number one,
so
wasn't it?
so basically, you know, I don't think YNC gave it to him. I don't think Generation Next gave it to him, but we definitely gave no, we didn't. No, we didn't. We gave it to So Icy.
So Icy was one.
We gave it to So Icy after that. We didn't
And the
give it
crazy thing
to
is,
So Icy.
because I remember this shit like it was yesterday. When they put us number one, you should have seen how these niggas was, oh, we beat them. Oh, we. But y'all just lost to the team that we beat. So
Yeah.
you gotta, you know.
Yeah, it was difficult last year to do rankings within that top three because of the
But
losses.
think about it, they got it right. That just lets you know they got it right.
I did put a poll up
Ultimately,
on.
they got it right. But in the beginning, they got it wrong, coach. They should have gave So Icy still that number one title, bro.
No, bro, because I mean
Especially because they had already beat,
they had more losses though. So you can't, I can't agree with that.
but
I can't agree with that.
they beat the Eagles though.
The Eagles already had lost. You can't like that was the third loss, bro. Like you can't like come on.
Hey, Coach Quiche said he says, "What's up, Blue?" He said, "Let us get some work." That's Smyrna
Oh yeah,
Seahawks.
yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. So they can't in here think AU here too.
He said Blue said he looking for a game July 26th.
I ain't trying to look for
Mm.
that one, baby.
Oh damn, Coach Blue, man. See, that's the
Coach
problem,
Blue
Coach Blue.
ducking. He
You be
ducking.
capping.
Nah.
You be capping. You be telling folks, oh yeah, man, we can get some work, man. But you know damn well you don't want to get no work with them folks, man.
I do
Hey,
want I do want to play them though. I do want to play them
You
though.
know
I
what
do
I'm
want to play
saying?
them.
You don't be want to get no work with these folks. You be
Nah, I
capping.
do it. If Keisha want to play on 26, we'll play them on
hey,
26.
hey, Micah put a poll up. You got to go to YouTube, right?
Yeah,
Michael
it's
put it
on
up.
there. I
I that's
said,
the
"Do you
shit.
think Bessemer
Hey,
to get
yeah,
beat
go on
this
to
year?"
YouTube
Yeah, that's the shit. I
yeah,
thought.
you got to poll
That's
up.
my
Yeah,
vote, man. Vote or die.
Yeah,
Vote
nah,
or
vote or
die.
definitely,
die.
definitely.
I'm gonna
That's
let
what
Definitely.
we
y'all know
need
the
to do.
results right now. We got 75% saying yeah, 25% saying no.
That's
Why do
nice.
you believe that is, Michael?
Well, I would say this, right? I'm gonna lean into what you say, maybe because it's a lot of
Come
Georgia
on,
people
man.
on here, or whatever. But I
We
like
know
to
that,
think
man.
my two brothers a little bit more national than that. We got a lot from
Hey,
everywhere.
nah, matter of fact, that's what Coach get. I told him to have his people come,
That ain't
subscribe
on
to the
me,
page,
man.
all that stuff.
That don't move me. I'm gonna
His
put
people
the
will
get
know.
what? I'm gonna put the poll on a T-shirt. We're gonna beat the shit out of whoever from Georgia.
There you go. There you go.
Hey man, I love it,
I
bro.
ain't
Hey,
I love
like
it.
like I said, I just don't think, and maybe it's just how it's sounding, and I don't think I'm taking you down for saying this because it just sounds like, especially from what I've been seeing you do a lot lately, you just you stay in the chat and you keep it cool, and I don't hear you comment on too much, but
I be
you know.
chilling.
Yeah, I just think it's a lot of
But
people out here. Even though you think it's a lot of people on here that's like Georgia, 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 it's a lot of supporters on here that really think it's about to be just rainbows and ho-hos for Bessemer to get where they need to go this year. They think it's just already set in stone.
nah,
And
it's gonna be. It's just
I just don't
like we
think it's
say,
as easy as people making it out to be. That's all I'm
but
saying.
it's never. But it's the thing. We won three, and none of them was easy.
That part.
Like
I love it when I can sit back.
I'll say to get there and to go through all of that, that's not easy. That's why I don't know. That's why I be so. That's why I say something because
Hmm.
I be chilling until they makes it seem like it's nothing. Niggas
Like
don't
it's
win one.
regular. Yeah.
Niggas don't win one. Like
Hmm.
like I be like I was trying to use Supreme. Supreme won one, and it's like oh they the best team ever assembled.
Hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Nah,
Yeah,
nah,
After
no.
nah, I get
after
you.
after
Disrespect it's
after
just
no, I'm
that.
talking about the way that they talk about them, which they are a great team. They got one of the best put together teams I have seen with my own eyes.
Mhm.
But at the same time, we don't get that same type of respect after winning three.
No, I feel you on
That's
that
because of
end. Just
fanatic.
just since we talking about
That ain't got nothing
championships,
to do. You still can be a real nigga, Ken. You don't
I
gotta do
still
nothing
am. Hey man,
because somebody else talking about us.
I buried that word. I'm gonna
You are
always
you
be a
are
real
you
one.
I
I'm
feel
going
like you're a very intelligent guy, Ken.
yes.
You don't have to you don't have to do that because of fanatics. Okay.
Hey, bro, hold on. Hey, so look, this is what I will say. It has to be neutrality on this platform at all times. It has to be.
If it's
Now I
neutrality.
have picked y'all, and what did you tell me? We did have a close game on that one. Maybe don't pick us no more.
Yeah, don't pick
I
us no
mean,
more.
hey,
That's what I'm saying. I want you,
hey,
bro.
look, I can't
Trust
win for
me.
losing, bro.
But no, what I'm getting at is it's the respect. You don't have to. I don't want you to pick us.
Oh, I
Talk about
respect
us.
y'all. I
Look,
respect
talk
everybody.
about us like a dog. Every chance you get, you just throw up every time you hear Bessemer. I don't give a damn.
Hold on, wait. See, y'all
Coach.
making it seem like I just talk about
Hey,
y'all
Coach,
like crazy. Give me something that I say so I can hear me back. It's be like, damn, bro, you was tripping. Let me hear something.
Um,
Tell me something
um,
other
the
than I
Georgia
don't
Falcons
maybe.
can beat Bessemer. That's you
on
said that.
paper, the Georgia Falcons can beat us. On
yeah,
paper,
that's
RDE had a
crazy.
better
The
better
Georgia
roster
Falcons
than
can
us.
beat Bessemer. We can
Um,
stop right there, Coach Blue.
yeah,
You
that's
said
crazy.
Hold
that
on, wait.
last
That's
year
That's
crazy.
crazy.
That's
that
crazy.
the Georgia Falcons can be. You're really the reason that I had a problem with the Georgia Falcons the whole year. They ain't even. I really feel bad now that
Hey,
they done.
hold on.
I really feel bad because I didn't have a problem until you said that, and I was like, "What the hell?"
So y'all upset at an opinion.
No,
That's
I'm just saying
disrespect.
drunkenness, man. When somebody
but
go
I
out
don't think
drunk in the
that you
street,
really believe that. You only saying it because it's us.
come on,
Man,
man.
hey, bro,
I
I
A
hope
won
you
lot
a
of
didn't
y'all
strip
really.
out in the
game.
streets being belligerent, acting
I
drunk,
can't.
just saying random
Yeah,
stuff.
I
Get in the
really.
car and get in the house, man. You're outside looking crazy. That's what I had a problem with, man. You was drunk, man.
Yeah,
Hey, coach, we was talking about the championship run, and you know how people, you say you get bothered when people kind of talk about it like it's just regular what you're doing.
yeah.
Um, which is every new one that you've been getting along the way been the toughest one, or is it like one that stuck out? Like, is the first one tougher than the third one, or the second one tougher than the third one,
Um,
or has it kind
I
of been
think
like
they get
consecutive?
they get tougher as you get older. And that's
Hmm.
what I was kind of hitting at with the Supreme thing. It ain't got nothing to do with they team personally. It's just like they at an age where, you know what I'm saying, like R6 you won it and shit, nobody didn't even know they fucking won it. You know what I'm saying? It's
Hmm.
like, but they had a great team and the next year they made it back to the championship and just played a better team, I feel like. You know what I'm saying? So but as you get older, they get harder. Like last year, that run was a little tougher than the previous
Yeah.
year. I think the previous year we ran through that shit up until the championship game. You know what I'm
So which
saying?
one felt the best? I mean, I will imagine
I think
since last year was tougher.
last year was I ain't gonna say it was the toughest, but I would
Hmm.
say if you look at if you could watch if you look at the end and see our
Hmm.
side reaction, and I think that was just because of all the disrespect when it comes to somebody else being better than us, which we all
Hmm.
knew that wasn't the case,
Okay.
and being talked about as being on paper better than us or matching up with us when we know that ain't the case. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Hmm.
we did basically what niggas said we couldn't do.
That part. No,
Mm.
I hear that for sure, for sure. I always like asking teams like that, especially you. I mean, you can consider yourself as a dynastic organization and program with a three-peat under your belt. So, it's always interesting to hear from that point of view, especially, how you feel with, multiple championships, which one was the toughest, all that. So, yeah, no, that was definitely good insight right there, coach.
Yeah, for sure. And like
Hey
like I be
man, hey
saying,
bro, y'all stop neglecting the damn comments, man. What the hell wrong
what
with y'all, bro? Y'all just talking and undermining everybody in the comment section.
Talk to
All
us
right, let
then,
me go to
Ken.
my guys, man. PA says Speed Demon, Georgia Falcons he said got more love in the age group than Bessemer
They from
from
you.
Ken
From
last
Point,
you.
year.
point,
Yeah, I
point.
know.
I ain't
My
gonna
my
lie,
point.
kid.
My
You was
point proven.
Hey,
My
Hey
point
man,
proven.
you know what though? You
that's
know what though? Like I say, y'all won't know who I like.
yeah, because
According
we
to
know what you
y'all,
gonna do. You
I
gonna
don't have
straddle
no
the
team.
fence.
I don't have no team in the race no more.
You gonna
My
Yes, you
team
straddle
then
the
do.
folded,
fence.
Yes, you
right?
do. Yes, you do, bro.
My team then folded, right?
Nah, bro. You
You'll
you we
find
Bro,
showed
I don't have a
we
horse in the race.
you do like you don't you say it's like you don't hear like I said you don't hear yourself.
All right, man. Dude
I
says,
agree.
nah, y'all be slick hating. He
We
says, and
hating
I
on
see it,
who? Hating on what?
and it ain't going. It ain't what do you say? It ain't going.
Going for it.
That's what that is.
Hating
Uh,
on hold on. Ask him hating on what and who?
I don't know.
He
It
may be
says,
talking about
G
Ken.
Money says Bessemer got multiple kids from Texas and New Orleans. What's the difference?
Mm,
Hey, man, y'all got other people too?
yeah. Of course we got two from New Orleans and last year we had got Cali from Gorilla Mob. Yeah. He did do that.
Oh wow. Sheesh. Hey, and y'all don't
You
got
see but you
GMU
see
on y'all
but
schedule, huh?
but you see what I be saying fanatics and some shit he don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Like you just what? Everybody know that.
That's why they said
I just said what?
I said you didn't even know that though. Like everybody
I
know
didn't.
that.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know. Yeah, I definitely
That's
didn't.
my point, Ken. That be my
Hey,
point.
bro, I'm going off. See, I'm damn near knowing that these players that I seen that competed with other teams last year on the level that they are top of the echelon. I can assure you that they are some of the best players out there as well. So if they are, let's say they are better, it's not far off. So what I'm saying is not a stretch. Is my point. 9U coming through Texas. He says Space City gonna be hard to deal with. Man, listen,
I like
I tell
space.
you this: Space City is gonna be hard. Look, Space City gonna be upset at themselves if the coaches did what they did last year. They had a winning system going for them, and they end up, you know what I'm saying? They end up changing the whole rhythm of the game
I'm gonna
by
have to
just
watch
trying
that
to do other stuff.
game back,
And they
bro.
didn't score. And that score end up biting them.
I
End
feel
up
like it's
biting them.
something
Some
on
vicious.
that I gotta change. I gotta
He
watch that
says
game.
GEA ain't no lot this year. Rare breed 7U by a lot. GA
I
is
don't
a
know.
lot.
I gotta actually watch seven. I can't predict seven coming from six. I can't do that. I tried to do it last year and it didn't work out for me. So I gotta see seven you play, bro.
I listen, this would be hella funny though. This year, we already know Coach Blue is the coolest dude since the fan, right? If they win it, I can see them over hitting backflips, bro.
Man, old ass can't hit no backflips no more, man.
Hey
Man,
man,
I'm
Hey,
not doing no
bro.
backflip, bro.
Hey, this year I could definitely see that. But nah, bro, it's gonna be a tall task, man. Duval said they in y'all way. Y'all tied.
Woj in a way, they say. Then
Hey,
you got Rare
Woj in
in a
y'all way.
way. So
Uh,
icy.
so
Then
Icy in y'all way.
Clearfield, East Side.
East
Hey,
Side Raiders in y'all
is it
way.
set in stone who y'all playing for y'all tournament yet?
DMVU in y'all way.
Who?
Y'all got a lot of people.
Is it set in stone who y'all playing for the tournament yet? For y'all tournament, Battlefield?
Yeah. I
Hey,
think
mm.
Saturday is kind of up in the air, but yeah.
PA said all this for second place t-shirts on the way.
That's crazy.
Ah,
10U edition.
That's crazy.
hey, hey, my audio
Oh, that's
kind of
some
went
second
out a
place. I
little.
like it.
My audio kind of went out a little bit, but I did see an interesting comment that got put up about y'all having players from Texas and New Orleans. Did you confirm that, Coach?
Yeah, he already
Yeah,
answered
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
two. We
so
got two from the
so
West.
you agree with what I said earlier about what when you said, oh well, Georgia teams they could go and reach from all over the place, and I forgot which team you said with oh they was bringing
Yeah,
players in from all over. You doing the same thing, coach? What we
yeah.
talking about?
Everybody, every two is not. I think. Let me rephrase what I said
You
there.
said having one is
We
so
can.
close
We
to
can.
none, huh?
We can get. We can get. No, we can get players. It doesn't
Mhm.
happen like that. We just
Okay.
don't happen to get them. Maybe because of the. I can't even say why, but we
Hmm.
did. But that's some shit that you don't see. I'll
Yeah.
say that.
Okay. I'm just
Hey,
saying,
Keisha
and
said,
I
let's
don't
get
think it's
something
nothing
going.
wrong with it either.
No, it ain't nothing wrong. But I mean, when you gotta think about it though, it ain't nothing wrong with it. But like, if that's what you facing, if you getting the best from here and the best from there and the best from, you know what I'm saying?
We
It's like
national.
that's yeah, like we not, but that's different, bro. Like you gotta understand where we at.
I
We
dig
from
that.
Bessemer, Alabama.
And I tell
Y'all
Yeah.
you,
from Atlanta, Georgia.
Hmm.
That's different, bro. Like niggas can't wait to get to Atlanta. Don't nobody want to come to Bessemer. Not even for football, for baseball, basketball, fucking nothing.
Coach Blue, I don't think you even want to go to Bessemer.
I do. I love my city. Don't do that.
No, why
Man,
you
that's
don't want to
crazy.
come to Atlanta, Coach Blue?
I'm always in Atlanta. That's the thing.
Yeah, he come
That's
to
why they.
So,
Atlanta to
That's
so
why
play
they
the
can't. That's why they can't
PPs.
beat us. They don't even know. I'm always in Atlanta.
yeah. So, what's up
Hey,
with you?
hey,
Your turn
Keisha
favor. I
said
mean,
he said let's get something in August, bro.
You said what? Oh yeah, 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 for sure, for sure. I hit them
Yeah,
up.
all right, bet. So I
Coach,
guess
that
Keisha,
man
you
does
can hit him.
not want to play, Coach. He don't want to play the Smyrna Seahawks.
No, I do. No,
I'm
I
just
do. I
so
do. Guess what? Hey, guess what
upset.
though, fanatic? We had a
What?
close game with Smyrna. Oh, hey you.
Bro, I think they underrated. Shit.
No, no, no. I ain't gonna lie. Smyrna is definitely a good team. Like they one of the better teams that don't get talked about,
Yeah, for sure.
and I think it's where they play at. They ain't really got nothing to do with their talent or coaches, none of that
That's
shit. Cause
all
shit,
it is, bro. It's just where they. That's it. So you can't. To
it's just
me,
where
they
they
ain't
play.
underrated because you're not putting yourself out there to be rated. You feel
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So nah, bro, they ain't underrated. They right where they should
Coach
be.
Darren said the jig is up.
Mhm. Y'all crazy, man.
Hey,
Y'all
that's
crazy.
crazy, bro. We definitely gotta talk about that Knicks. If they beat the uh
The Knicks beat the
Celtics.
Celtics.
Yeah.
So
They beat
nobody
'em.
want to go. Nobody want to go to Alabama, but the people who live there already.
Y'all want to do everything but play football, man.
Everything but play football. That's the
We here to
problem.
play ball.
Hey,
Win
man,
the hardest.
can't nobody reel me in, man. I'm as neutral as it's
We ain't
gonna
here to
be.
turn up. We here to play ball. That's it,
That's
man.
that's crazy.
Let's just play ball.
The thing is, like Gorilla Mod came down here at AU. They make not one excuse about going where, going to do whatever. Like they can't play football. They got their ass beat. But they
Yeah.
can't play
Come
football.
down, play
Hey,
ball. Take your kids on. Stop trying to go. Well, not y'all in particular, because that them group that who just said that they be taking their kids, but all these other teams take your kid on college tour. It's hella schools in Alabama, man.
Tell us cool,
Find a
bro. Like
college, go
one
visit
of
them.
the best, one of the best football programs in history is in Alabama. It's like 30
shoot,
years,
ain't nothing
probably
but
30
30.
minutes. It's
Yeah, I'm
probably
about
ain't
to
even
say
30
they
minutes from us,
30
bro.
minutes down the road.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm. I think too that I mean Bessemer is for any team that's basically just saying, oh well, we don't want to travel because to Alabama because it ain't nothing in Alabama. I think we got to start putting that as that's damn near ducktail alert right there
that's
because
bullshit.
if you the top dog, I ain't gonna lie, you gotta come see the top dog. I don't now that don't mean that y'all don't gotta travel. I think y'all should be on the road too, doing your due
That's the
diligence as
thing.
well, Coach
But
Blue.
that's the thing.
But I do think
We always did though. That's the
hey,
part. Like we
yeah.
always did, and then the favor never gets returned. So it's like how long? So it's just like fuck us. He ain't coming there. We ain't coming down there. The only person really came was so Icy came to play us, and then Twin City come. They came 2 years in a row. Now Twin City call play. We want to play. I ain't got no choice but to go play.
That's who need to play you July 26th. Twin City be holding out, bro.
They don't really be playing in preseason like that. They always
Nah,
pop out
playing
like
preseason.
September, October, or something.
Yeah, for sure.
You gonna pull up to the So Icy showcase, Coach Blue?
Yeah, if we got somebody to play, man.
Code Blue gonna be there regardless, man. Code Blue be
Nah, I
at
ain't coming
games.
to watch.
They
I'm
don't
not
even
coming
be
to watch
seeing
that. Man.
Code Blue be in the tuck at games, man.
Nah,
I
y'all
see
ain't see me
plenty
nowhere.
Georgia games in the tuck.
Ain't no game. Y'all see me at one game and then when Voodoo played fucking Hateville.
Hell nah, Cole. Hell
That was
nah.
like they ate you here.
Nah, Cole. You use that more than that photo. Use
We
that
need to
more than
find
that photo,
somebody
man.
for Bessemer to play in on that 19th. If they could come
Hey,
down the
hey,
way, that'd be cool.
hold on, Coach.
I agree with that.
You remember how?
When he first hold up, Avery. When he first said that the Georgia Falcons can beat Bessemer, it was way before YNC. He said
Right.
this back in August when y'all had just lost. He said this in July when y'all had just lost to the North Carolina Giants.
Right.
So I'm trying to figure out what did you mean?
Hey, Coach Blue.
Y'all had
So
just
when he was
lost
acting
to a
like I was
power back,
just,
and
he
then
was acting like I was just in
he
the
said they can
minority.
double back and play
He just got
Bessemer. I
exposed.
believe they can beat Bessemer.
Bro,
Stupid state
anybody that
you
say
never heard
something
of.
about a referee that's from Georgia, Georgia got the worst referees ever, bro. What are you talking about? Like you talking about a referee for one game,
Oh no, I
and the
ain't talking
ref.
about that.
What you talking about?
We talking about in the playoffs in the YNC.
What about it?
This man was worried about y'all playing a
He
goddamn.
did, but that's why earlier when I said that wasn't true, when you were saying he'll get nobody credit, I remember saying that. I was like, Fanatics was saying he didn't want us to play them first. I
They
remember
say I
that.
don't, but they say
So
I don't give nobody
How
no
is he
credit though.
biased? He keeping it real. How is it
He said
biased?
one
Yeah, they
game.
do
He
good.
said something, but what I'm saying is he gave them credit for being a good passing team.
I
He
said
Hold
they
on,
said
were
the
hold on,
they're a
way
good
wait, wait.
he
pass
said
team
the
and
way
they
that they
on the
passing the
run.
ball, he didn't know if he was ready for that. That's what he
Yeah,
said.
I said they on and
Hold
they
on,
was
wait.
they
So
were
you mean to
on a
tell
run.
me hold on, wait. I don't want to hear nothing from nobody. You mean to tell me he get to say that he don't want y'all to play in the first round because it's a scary situation of how they click and they've been through too much adversity.
Mhm.
He get to say that, but
Mm.
me saying that in the beginning to say that this is something that I've been seeing. Oh, it's a difference when he says it versus when I say it.
Let me explain why.
No,
No,
it ain't no.
They
Okay,
lost to
you
the North
no because
Carolina Giants. And
right.
you didn't say, you said, oh, they need to go back and play Bessemer so they can get they beat Bessemer, they back and all that. And I'm like, they just lost to the North. They have not shown you anything. They didn't
Man,
show nothing.
if they
They had
can't play
just
them good,
lost
we'll beat the shit out of them.
badly.
So,
If they play Bessemer, my thing is, if you say that in November, I respect it. Saying it in July is like, that's crazy. Because if they played Bessemer in July, it would have been a 30 ball. Why? Because I just seen a team that don't even play power ball as good as this team can play it beat y'all.
all they did was run the ball the whole
All
game.
they did
They
was,
ran
and
the
they run it
ball.
with the same
They had
kid.
ran the ball the whole game. They played them in our event too. Yeah, that's when
Yes,
they beat them.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's when they lost, and it was just like, hold up, y'all can't stop this one kid, and he ain't even running outside. This man is running inside drill on y'all. I mean, so them playing Bessemer the next week or two, it sounds crazy. You just saying stuff, bro.
Yeah.
But I forgive
I
you
ain't
though.
gonna lie, it helped to be a little prophetic though, because they had a decent little. They came around, and that's why I
No,
can't
Micah,
blame them.
nobody never said that they shouldn't have been good. We
Yeah.
said they wasn't good. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? Nobody said they shouldn't be good. Hell,
That part.
Coach Melvin and the Houston Wolfpack should be good,
Mm-hmm.
but we don't know. We don't know. They got kids.
bro,
They
bro,
got some
bro, bro,
big
bro.
linemen. I mean, they got it. Former NFL. They should be good.
Read that
Mhm.
comment, Ken.
Which one?
That one. The so
So
I
I
see.
see. Don't
Uh,
nobody go to Bessemer cause them refs.
mm. I know you like that one. That's all you. That's all you entertaining. Bro.
Hey, hold on, bro. How could the truth ever be hate, bro? I
It's
always
crazy.
tell
But
my
that's
kids
People
the
but what
outside
truth
of
you
can
Georgia
never be
say the
hate.
same thing about Georgia. That's what's funny.
exactly, bro.
I
But my
know that
thing,
just haven't been my
that's all. But
Come on
that's
here
all.
and
I
say,
get
I ain't coming to Georgia to play Coach Mark because them referees be cheating.
Coach
right.
Mark is mostly on the road. So when people say that, bro, it's
That's not true.
crazy as
That's not
hell.
That's not true.
That ain't true, bro.
Hold
That's
on,
not
wait, hold on. So they games not
Coach
mostly
Mark
on the
is
road.
mostly on the road. Is my
Name 3 home games that they had.
They played
well, he
City
don't
Life, didn't it? Then they play City Life.
No,
They did
hold up.
play City Life last year,
You
right?
said Coach Mark is mostly on the road, and he
last
don't even
year.
hold up. He don't even okay. Last year, the year before, Coach
Hold
Mark
on,
was
no,
not
no,
mostly.
wait.
The
The
year
year,
before, Coach Mark was not mostly on the road. The year before that, Coach
yes,
Mark
he
was not
was.
mostly on the road.
Yes,
Okay,
he was.
so Coach
Yes, he
Mark
was.
can. Coach, you could pull up a Coach Mark schedule every year. He was not mostly on the road the year before.
Mostly on the road. Yes, he was.
That means
He
that
had
the
a
majority of his games was played away.
Yeah, that's why I didn't
he
film a
had a
lot of the games.
national schedule, bro, but he was
It's
not.
like for instance, I filmed one of their games and I'm literally out there in the DMV, the district. Or I'm filming one of this game. I'm literally in New Orleans.
Nobody never said that he didn't travel. You said mostly every game he play on the
Most
road.
hey, bro, he has for his season, and if I'm wrong, I come on here apologize. But for the seasons that I've seen him,
That's how you know a nigga know you wrong.
no, I know, bro. He's been on the road.
Yeah, we all been on the road, bro.
I'm saying most of when he played in the season, most of his games are on the road.
All right.
So, I mean, all right, Rare Breed is not on y'all schedule yet, correct?
They don't know. They
No,
playing first night YC.
Oh
they
yeah,
ain't on.
oh yeah, well it's
They ain't
on.
on our schedule, bro.
Oh, okay.
First night
Okay.
YC.
I was about to say, I mean,
Hey,
seeing that they knew, they knew, especially to Coach Mark knew to this 10U, I was gonna say it's on him to pull up now for this one.
No, hell no, Michael. No, bro.
Nah,
Don't
he
say
gotta
that.
pull up. Nah, he
So
would
you
have to
telling
pull.
me? So you telling? Hold on now. So you telling me that
Mm-hmm.
if they're free on July the 11th and we're
Mm-hmm.
free on July the 11th to play,
Mm-hmm.
and they can pull up, they should come pull up, right?
It shouldn't be no excuse.
It shouldn't be no excuse. So
Y'all
what's the
a
fucking
3-time
excuse?
champion.
You know
So
what? I
what's the
will say one
fucking?
thing about Coach
What is
Mark.
the fucking excuse?
I'm gonna give him his credit. He gonna play a game, but he gonna pick and choose when that game is played. I'm
Why?
gonna put that
Why? But you can't. But so just because you don't. So okay, let me get this right. So you don't want to play us on July 11th, right? You want to play us in YNC battles, some shit that you got something to do with that. You want to play us in that, and we supposed to agree to that just
Yeah.
because you want us to agree to that.
I don't think because I just seen Coach Brown say Coach Blue is not gonna play Bessemer first. I don't think they should have. I don't think they have to.
I
I
don't give a
don't think.
fuck what.
I
I
think if
mean,
we want to play whoever the hell we want to play, if Coach Mark want to play Bessemer, bring your ass to the tournament we tell you to come to. It's you don't have a if we say, oh
That's
yeah,
all I'm saying.
well, now we gotta open it, you come to where we at.
that's what I
There
thought.
is no dictating terms. You ain't won nothing in
RDU
years.
folded. RDU folded. You didn't play. You wasn't playing. I mean, you weren't playing RDU no more. So who you feel? Who filled the spot?
Mm. So is it safe to say if Coach Mark don't pull up July 11th, he got to catch y'all when he catch y'all?
Nah, I didn't say that.
Okay.
I
All right.
should say that. I should say that because nigga don't run shit in team. I should say that, but I really don't give a fuck when we
Here
play.
he
I thought
is.
I
Here he
thought
is.
Coach Mark was just on here saying that he was going with Coach Cal. He was like, "No, I'm gonna get Blue to Atlanta." I heard him say that.
Well, he's
Get
saying
us.
that because he's saying once he beat them, they ain't gonna have no choice but to come to Atlanta. That's how I see it.
Oh,
That's how I
Hey
see it.
man,
Coach
hey,
Mark talking
Ain't no
crazy.
tri season, Coach Mark. Pull up
hey,
July 11th.
Hey,
Pull up
Coach
to
Mark,
July
pull up, Coach Mark, pull up. We
If a
gotta
nigga
tap
telling you
in,
that, if a
man.
nigga telling you that,
Brian,
bro, like, come
man,
on, bro.
that 2 hour mark, my guy.
11. Go ahead,
Oh
man.
yeah.
Good. This is a perfect way.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we
Lead that,
this
lead them, lead that up there. You know it's track season, bro.
Yeah. Damn. So it's damn. That July 11th, that's right there. That should be smooth. I
Should
don't
be
know what the
smooth.
damn.
yeah.
I guess Coach Mark said he gonna play y'all when he play y'all though. I guess that's what that is.
First night one. See, that's what he say, man. I
Mm.
say, don't do it, Blue.
Hanging
Of
Mark
course
run
you do.
battle.
Of course you do.
Why you say don't
So
do it,
what you,
fanatic?
so what
Man,
you,
But when we
because
say
so
pull up
why you,
around here, man,
so what you say about July 11th, Ken? You telling fanatics to say that? What you saying? What you saying?
nah, I'm saying shit, y'all can play unless y'all plan on playing the first game in at the preseason battle. Now I say that it wouldn't make sense to do both.
nah, that I agree
Shit,
with. It don't make
but think
sense.
about this though, Ken. Then he just set up a game with so icy.
I
Then
Mm.
they
mean,
just set up a game with so icy. They just got so icy. Y'all said so icy. That's the biggest preseason game of the year, right?
No,
That's
I said
July.
that's how I feel.
Georgia,
That's how I feel.
That's you
For
feel me.
sure.
So listen, to what I'm saying though. They playing July 26th. YNC in Alabama is July 30th. That's
Hmm.
4 days before the fucking tournament. It's possible they can play in YNC. So why did they set that game up when they could possibly play them in
you got a
YNC?
point. Hey, you want the game
So
July
what
11th?
does that sound like though, Ken? I'm
Yeah.
asking you.
Mm.
Hey, hey.
Mm.
So
Come
hold
on,
on.
man.
So on record, you want the game July
I
11th?
don't give a damn. Yes, why not? I don't
All
see
right,
why.
bet.
I
Okay.
don't. I say this. I don't see why not. If you wanted to play a game, unless I just seen somebody say they was playing in I think that's Premier Sports Group little
See.
display room.
This is why I want schedules out.
For
But it's tough
sure.
for I ain't gonna lie, it's tough for me to put a schedule out because we got a league. So our league schedule is not
Nah,
out
nah.
yet.
We ain't talking about your. Do a preseason schedule.
I mean, shit.
You ain't
You
even
pretty
got to do
much
your league.
I
Your
mean
league got the schedules.
you pretty much know it though. I like we got 3 games, July 11, 12, 13. Like we booked
Y'all gonna
in
play?
the
Y'all gonna
next
play
weekend.
3 games that weekend?
Possibly,
That's
probably
too
could play.
much. Wow.
Shit, we played with was it 3
Two.
last year?
Y'all
Two,
played
we
two
played two
last
last year.
year. That's enough.
We
Yeah,
wanted to play 3 last year. We might play 2. I ain't sure yet. But
yeah.
the next week we going to Florida. The next weekend, right? We playing West Orlando. We playing Duval Saturday. All right. Then the next weekend, I think, which is that's the 26th, if I'm mistaken, 25th, 26th. We ain't got nothing. We ain't got nothing. But then the next week is YNC battle. That's preseason battle. I just ain't got it. You know, we don't got niggas to make us no flyers every day. So, you know, I ain't got time to be sitting here trying to put no dates together and make this flyer and shit, all that bullshit.
Damn. I wonder why
So if
that.
anybody want to make us a flyer, I send you the dates. Make the flyer. Shit.
Damn, man. That July 11th just seems so much prime time. I don't understand why.
Yeah, man. We ain't gonna
No.
make it happen, bro. So the July 11th, we playing the East Side Raiders.
That's what's
Faithful
up.
Detroit.
That's a tough team, though. That's a tough
Yeah.
team, bro.
So we'll just keep it
Mm.
at that.
You know what I'm saying? That's a tough team. They're gonna lose, but it's tough.
East Side,
I actually want. I actually look forward to seeing the East Side play somebody else at y'all tournament.
Right.
And probably y'all.
They gonna get 3 games too, 2 or 3. They
Yeah,
gonna get
I
2
look
games.
forward to seeing them play like a Wahoma or something like that to see how
Yeah.
they play. The smoke down here. You
And
know what I'm
then I
saying?
think Sunday, we're supposed to play DMV that Sunday.
It's a good game too. That's a good game too, bro.
Saturday kind of up in the air. I think we playing Virginia Seahawks. I ain't sure yet.
I don't want to do it. I don't want.
I
Yeah.
mean,
So all
mm,
in all, everybody gonna take a loss. Everybody in the 10U
I'm out.
division will
I'm out.
lose,
I'm out.
right? And I'm gonna say this: I'm not making my decisions or my choices until I see the first ball get hyped, bruh. until the season start, I'm not making no predictions. I'm not saying who I think gonna win. Everything that I've been saying prior is basically, hogwash up until the season start. So, I'm wishing the best for y'all. I'm wishing the best for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'll read this last one. Uh he says, Blue agreed to play Rare Breed live
He
on
gonna play.
National Sports Chat.
He
Ken
just said he
called.
gonna play.
We gonna play, bro. Like,
He
we
just
ain't
said he
trying.
gonna play.
Fuck is you
So he
talking
said
about?
he got the July 11 date open.
No,
Says,
I'm
man, I like
saying
Coach Blue.
It sounds like Coach
I just
Mark
be
got an answer to that date
It says,
again.
he said Battlefield,
mm,
Battlefield, from what? Oh yeah, we already going to that
oh,
Battlefield.
and we got and today I just locked another Detroit team in too. The West Seven Rams. They from Detroit too. They coming July 11th. They coming to Battlefield too.
Oh, that's what's up.
Mm,
Oh, you got the whole D town coming. That's what's up.
yeah, and that was I think originally they was he used to well I know the coach he used to coach the Old Town Ducks. That was a team from Detroit too. That was like 7 years, but they changed their name.
Hey, that dude. Hey, see, this is how I get branded. This is how I get branded. If y'all want to know how do somebody push a team on me, PA Trenches
Shit,
is
you
the
do it to yourself.
golden example.
You just
Kendall,
do it.
he said what he say? He says Ken picks his end. I ain't picked nobody. I just literally said I ain't picked nobody. My only locks, and I'm really gonna go for I said 7U because no game. But eight U, I
Mhm,
definitely got Supreme.
mhm.
Sorry. But he
Hmm.
said Blue agreed, first game in YNC. Yeah, that's what I thought they was playing,
That's
Yeah, but
at the
that was
YNC.
that was because of the prior dates. He was already that was supposed to be already set. The RDU so icy and some was it somebody else? He said he wanted to
nah,
play the
it was
Georgia.
he gonna
It was the
beat Artie.
Georgia teams,
So I
and
see then he was
then
gonna see.
yeah, so it was the two games and but one of them dropped. So I just felt like that was the perfect opportunity. But if he don't want to do it, I'm still cool with the first game in YNC.
Hey man, look, bro, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I kind of the program got switched up. We was gonna talk about the Frankfurt, but we're gonna leave that topic for tomorrow.
We hit that one tomorrow for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna leave that for tomorrow. I want to give it its full attention as
Yeah,
it
I'll
needs.
be in the
You know what I'm
freezer
saying?
tomorrow. You ain't gotta worry about it.
So we we'll definitely talk about that. Detroit City Line, South with Southfield and East for
Yeah,
East Raiders
Southfield,
walking down.
Southfield Falcons coming too.
That's what's up, man. You got the
Yeah.
AYF in the
Shout out
building.
to Michigan, man. Shout out to the
You
Midwest.
got
The
the AYF in
Midwest
the
traveling,
building.
man.
Mm.
But man, that's all I got, man. That's
That's
all I got for the night, bro.
we appreciate y'all.
Yes,
Yeah.
Sirski.
But all right, Coach
Fanatic,
Blue.
fanatic, call me, bro, real
I got
quick before I hop in the freezer.
you. All right, I got you.
Hey, all right.
Uh,
All right, good.
Hey, hold on, wait.
what's up?
Coach Blue the real, so I
But y'all see, look, bro, I am, bro.
hey,
So
Coach
Gucci
Blue the real,
man,
so
bro. Listen, I'm gonna give
I
you a history. Kim, I'm gonna give you a history lesson before I go. Gucci man's from Bessemer.
He is from
So
Alabama.
ice, he's the original so icy boy, bro. He's the best.
He is from
So
Alabama. That's a
you
fact.
know what I'm saying? Nigga from Bessemer, man.
Hey man.
Yeah,
All right. Hey.
y'all
All
is
right,
crazy.
y'all. We out.
We out of here.